Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Hazel Lucia Tarot. I am your tarot reader Stephanie, and today we have a classic, who is your next romantic partner. So we're going to be looking at the next person that is coming into your love life to be with you romantically in whichever way that may be. We have 4 piles here for you today. Pile 1, we have, I almost said this sacral heart chakra, whatever that means. This is carnelian. This is a carnelian heart. Pile 2, we have a shungite heart. Pile 3, we have a smoky quartz heart, and pile 4, we have a selenite heart. So take a few deep breaths, open up the heart, open up the love chapter, and I'll be ready for your reading whenever you are. I almost said we, so there might be several guides coming through for this, including your next person's higher self. But yeah, I'll be ready for your reading whenever you are. Hello there, pile 1. If you chose the carnelian heart, then we have a reading here for you about the next person coming into your life, who is your next romantic partner. It should be noted, I am up at a very weird hour filming this particular reading because I had insomnia. If you need to know, it's like 4 a.m. and I'm typically not really recording this early/late at night, depending on how you see it. I'm an early riser, so to me this is early. So there could be something odd about the hours that you meet with your person. This could be a long distance relationship where one or the both of you stay up or wake up at weird hours to speak with each other. Take that only if it resonates. I see this mainly with like long distance or anywhere where time zones are just different. Like maybe one of you travels a lot and every now and then you'll have to wake up at an odd hour just to speak to them. But I also like this because I feel like this person really is going to be somebody who makes time for you, or who values your time enough that if you are up at a weird hour, they're going to be there to speak to you. They're not going to cancel on you or waste your time, is what I'm hearing. I also do have a song stuck in my head for you. It literally got stuck in my head as soon as I hit record. It's Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso. So I've never heard that song in its entirety. I don't know what it's about. I know it's a cute flirty song, but the only lyric I ever hear is I can't relate to desperation. So there's something here about not being desperate within this connection, or even having that feeling at all when this person comes along. So let's go ahead and look at the cards you chose. We're going to look at the oracles to get a view of how your person is. And okay, this was bothering me there. Of how your person is. Maybe they have a little OCD kind of tendencies here. But we have Peridot. Set those heavy bricks down already. Oh, some of you have been carrying a lot of weight in previous romantic connections, love relationships, or even just the dating, flirting phase. I feel like a lot of you have been putting like way too much effort, or if not way too much effort, then more effort than the people around you. For some of you, it may not even be too much effort. It could just be that the people around you are not really in the mood to date, or you've been going after people who are unavailable in some type of way. I don't want to necessarily say emotionally unavailable. It could also just be like physically unavailable, or I don't know, there's something here about you having kept the distance, and because of that, you felt that you need to carry more in a relationship. So it's time to set those heavy bricks down. Also, Peridot would be something that you resonate with the heart chakra. And I'm also burning, what is this, balsam fir, which is a very foresty scent. It's the middle of August, but I like woodsy scents, and it's very strong to me right now. So I'm not sure if we're dealing with heart chakra things here. We also have resin, number 38. I'm going to read into the book for that. But what I'm hearing that this is something that is going to be very solidified. So this connection is definitely something that is going to be very committed, or at least something serious. This is not something that is just a fling. This is going to be something where somebody really takes you seriously, or is committed. Even if it's just dating, like this person is going to definitely be like a boyfriend, girlfriend, like they're definitely going to be something to you. I'm not seeing a fling. I'm not seeing anything that is short term, or at the very least, depending on what short term is to you, this person's going to last a little bit longer than the previous ones. Which is odd because the song that I'm channeling, I don't know what it's about. I need to listen to that song, but it's stuck in my head for you, pile 1. So I'll probably find out what it's about after I'm done with this reading. And then I'm going to be like, oh, that makes sense. Because I channel a lot of weird songs that I don't even know about. So first card we have is Ixchel, release. This is meant to represent you, regardless of whether you identify as male or female here. So how they're going to see you is somebody who is, well, one, a healer. Ixchel is a medicine woman. And two, like you've released something recently, or you've released a way of being, a way of thinking. For some of you, you could have recently released a person, and maybe they're even aware of that. Maybe this is somebody who's had to see you through a relationship, or not see you through a relationship because, well, even if they have, like I said, maybe they weren't really desperate. They were just kind of like observing you. Maybe you dated a friend of theirs, or maybe they work with you and they've seen you go through this relationship, or maybe it's a friend of yours that you're taking a chance on, and they're like, well, they've seen you let go of a lot, is what I'm seeing. So if it's not a relationship, it could be a situation, a person, a job, something important that you've had to let go of. It could be a mindset as well, if you don't want to take it that literally. But this person understands that you're not one to be messed with, because you take yourself seriously, you take life seriously, therefore you need somebody who's going to take you seriously. Let's get the rest of your cards. This is the Gods and Titans deck. And this is meant to represent them. So what do we have? Who's coming into my pile one's life? What can you tell us about them? We have Typhon, anger, rage. You know what's funny? These cards are very similar. They're very fiery. And I get it that that's the artist's style. Like it has a very intense and, aggressive style, which personally I love. But I feel like this person would be somebody who defends you very easily. Because when I'm hearing anger and rage, it's like this person understands why somebody would be angered, or maybe this is something that they've had to overcome in healthy ways. I'm seeing somebody who, for example, likes to use physical activity to really understand their anger, or it could be that certain things get them feeling a certain way very easily. Like, I don't want to say easily triggered, but it's more like they understand that people deserve respect, and when they don't see it, they get angry. This person is very protective. And or there could be something about the way they handle their anger that you really like maybe it's something that is very healthy, or something that you're just very impressed by. Like maybe, I don't know, there's something about their anger that is going to be interesting to you. But again, they're also very protective of you. I feel like this is not something that you need to worry about. This is more like their energy. I'm getting very Mars dominant energy as well. They could be an Aries, they could be a Scorpio, or just have Mars in a very particular placement. Especially to you within your astrological chart. But yeah, I'm getting very dominant energy. Well, actually, no, because their energy is not coming off as very dominant. It's more like it's protector energy. Whoever this person is, they're going to be very protective of you. Let's go ahead and get more cards. Because they can be dominant, but not in an overbearing way. Like it's not, and even the way these cards are, like, I'm not sure if you can see that. It feels like he's literally behind her, ready to protect her as she is releasing whatever she's releasing. It's like he's right behind her to be a protector, a provider, with their own silent but contained rage and emotion here. I kind of like this. This person is going to compliment you very well. So for my pile one, what can we get about their next partner? We have the Village. Yeah, I was getting a feeling that this person already kind of knows you. Also, this reminds me of a volcano. I feel like you and this person are going to have a lot in common. Specifically, your fiery natures. So do pay attention to the Mars within your charts. Or even if you're fire signs, this could be another indication of like how your energies are going to get along. You're both going to have a fiery side to you that's going to be very complementary. And even if you're not fire signs, again, the way you handle your disagreements, your rage, is going to be something very, very mature here. Because throughout this entire reading, my voice has been very calm and soft, and it could be because it's like a very weird hour of the night and I'm usually asleep by now. But there's a softness here despite there being like this very this very fiery energy boiling underneath the surface. Of course, you could also take this to mean that you guys are going to have some very, very nice physical compatibility here. But with the village, I feel like you're going to be very well known throughout your social circle, throughout your community, throughout the people around you. Or maybe you both come together because you're doing something good for, you know, your community, the people around you. I feel like you already know this person for some of you. It could be somebody within your friend group or that you just may know, an acquaintance. I'm going to get another goddess card here. And this could be whomever. For my pile 1, who is their next partner. Okay, we got 2. Merry Miracles and Ein Adaptability. Lots of green coming through. With Miracles, I feel like I'm hearing forgiveness. But also, what is the miracle here? Adaptability. Yeah, adaptability lets me know that you guys, doesn't matter what your circumstances are, you're going to make something work here, and it's going to feel like a miracle. For example, if this is something long distance, I feel like you both will actually make it work, and you'll see each other more regularly than maybe even people that you haven't been long distance with. Like even the people that you used to see regularly or that lived closer to you. I don't think that I'm seeing somebody that literally used to live in your same town but would never see you. And then we have somebody who's long distance who makes a bigger effort to have dates with you, even if they're, you know, over video chatting or something like that. Like they'll probably visit you more regularly or fly you out or drive to you more regularly. It's kind of odd. So it feels a little bit like a miracle. And I feel like this is not something that's going to be out of their way either. I feel like this person is going to thoroughly enjoy traveling to you or you to them, depending on what the circumstances are. Because adaptability lets me know that you both are going to be able to do pretty much anything because you are willing to work with each other to make something function within this connection. And for some of you, this might not be something that you're used to. Maybe this is why you see it as a miracle, because you're like, I had to try really hard to get my ex to do XYZ, and here comes this person and it's nothing to them. Like they don't see it as a big deal, as to where my ex used to see something small as a big deal. This person doesn't see that like that at all. So I feel like there is a sense that this person is going to do more for you than you are used to in relationships, hence why it feels like a miracle. I'm not sure if you can hear that in the background, pile 1, but I swear there is like a loud car. And I guess you can take that as confirmation because it is literally 4 a.m. There should be like nobody up right now. There should be no cars out on the street. But let's get more cards for you. Let's get some. Who is my pile 1's next partner? What can you tell us about them? We have number 2, passion. This is the moon in Aries. So they could have an Aries moon or just Aries placements in general. Yeah, like I said, fiery energy. And there's something about getting to know this person. Whenever I see this card, I think of just how casual these two are. Like it's sensual, it's private, but also very casual. Like they're friends getting to know each other or revealing parts of themselves to each other, because it's kind of like there's going to be an intimacy with you and this person that really transcends a lot of everything else. Like, yes, it's going to be fiery and passionate, but I feel like this is an energy where you really do start off as friends, or your friendship really comes before a lot of things. And because of that, you get to know each other on a deep level and you're able to understand each other. And therefore, you're able to do a lot more for each other than you would do for other people. I think especially in this connection, it could be one or the both of you. This is going to be like the first serious relationship that you've had in a long time. Probably more so for your person than you, just because I'm feeling a very protective energy from them. And the miracle makes me feel like you didn't know and or realize that this person was capable of this if you've known them for a long time. For some of you, this is going to be somebody new, but for some of you, you may have known this person for a while and it's like, wow, you've changed. And it's like they're really proving to you that they are taking this seriously. Let's get one more card. This is from the I Am So Totally Into You deck. What kind of quotes can we get for my pile one's person, their next person? It was a great kiss. It was, if one of us had been a frog, it would have been some seriously impressive consequences. This is Lorelei Gilmore from Gilmore Girls. I've never seen that show, but if that show is of any importance to you, you can take that. Yeah, it's like you've been kissing frogs, and this person ends up being a bit of a prince or princess, depending on who this person is. There is something about a kiss here, a kiss that takes you by surprise, or a kiss that lets you know what's going to go on within this connection, because I'm being told to read the back of the deck. Okay. You kiss me with your kiss, my life begins. You're spring to me, all things to me. Don't you know your life itself? Nina Simone, wild as the wind. Yeah, there's something about a kiss here that you weren't expecting. Or maybe, like I said, maybe some of you are friends and you kiss and then something happens and it's like, oh, wow, I didn't realize. This is how we were. This is how we were feeling. This is what was going on. So I am loving this energy for you, pile one. But yeah, there's something here about either a surprise kiss or a kiss that lets you know something is going on here. I feel like it's going to be very pivotal, especially if this person is a friend, or especially if you never thought this person and you would really get anywhere. I feel like this person would probably have been wanting to kiss you for a very long time. So when they finally take the chance, it's like, oh, okay, I didn't know this is how you felt. So I'm going to read from the book for resin. Oh, and numbers here, this is 38, 34, and 1. So these could be ages. There could be like a 4-year age difference. 1 makes me think of a new beginning. And then this is XLI. I want to say this is 41, if that's of any importance to you. So let's go ahead and read from the book. Resin, holding, adhering, surrounding. Resin is a miraculous material. It offers both stability and transparency, and both of those things are great within a relationship. I feel like you are definitely going to get both transparency and stability here, pile one. For centuries, sculptors and archivists have used it to capture an object in time and place, preserving it for observation or adoration. Envision a delicate insect or flower suspended in a paperweight. Such is the alchemical energy of resin. Its qualities are protective, sealing, and hardening. When this card appears, there is a holding that's occurring, either literally or physically. While well-intended, someone may be limiting the one they wish to protect. There may be an aspect of nostalgia at work in a laboratory, an unwillingness to let go or change. On the other hand, the resin card can indicate preservation of that which is most valued, a return to what's been lost. So yeah, I mean, on the plus side, this person really cares about you and they want to have you in their life. On the negative side, if their protectiveness gets to a point where it's a little bit limiting, this could be somewhere where you have to keep them in check and set certain boundaries with them. So I feel like, yes, it is going to be something that is good for you. But if there's ever a moment where you feel that they are restricting you, or if you're restricting them, if you're the one exhibiting these qualities, I feel like there's going to need to be some conversations here. But the fact that we have a lot of green lets me know that there's a lot of love. There's also a lot of like orangey, red, yellow. So we're definitely dealing with like lower chakras, the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, and the heart. So, when it comes to communication, this is where the miraculous card is coming through because it's the only blue here. This is where you're going to learn how to communicate with each other, or the way you communicate could bring about something that is very transformative here. Very interesting energy. But yeah, and it's funny because in the intro I almost called you have carnelian, which is a sacral chakra stone, and I called it the sacral heart chakra, or almost called it that within the intro if I remember correctly. So I think some of you are kind of connecting those two, and you're going to create something amazing with this person out of pure love, whether it's something creative like a project or something like a home. Whatever it is, you're going to create wonderful things with this person, and it's going to be due to the love that you both share. So yeah, I'm loving this energy for you, pile one. But do take note that your connection will be seen by other people here with the village. And this card has been popping up a lot in my love readings recently. I'm not sure what's going on with the people I'm channeling for, but it's kind of like your connection will make waves, or it'll be something that people will take notice of. It's going to be hard for them to ignore the kind of connection that you have. Whether it's good or bad, but mostly good. Like, you're going to make great things with this person. So, let's go ahead and get your tarot. I am using... What am I using? Here she is. This is the Lucid Dreams Tarot, but I'm also called to use some runes before we get going. And this is going to be how your person sees you, like who they are. Can you give us a few qualities about my pile one's next romantic partner? Okay, we have 3. The resource protection. Yeah, they're very protective of you. Raido, journey. Yeah, like I said, there could be travel involved. If it's not long distance, it could just be that you both like to travel together, or they will take you places. Like, I feel like, for example, if they already travel a lot, they might just like bring you along for the ride, or if they work for travel, they might bring you with. And then this is Tewa's victory. Yeah, I feel like you're going to feel very victorious with this person. It's like there's a sense of things just going well for you. But let's go ahead and get some cards to see. I'm being told to do it A and B style, so let's go ahead and do that. The person on the left is going to be you, pile 1. And the person on the right is going to be your person A and B. But you can switch these around if you feel that you resonate with one side more than the other. So let's get connecting energies to see how you meet who this person is and what brings you together. Okay, so you meet at work. We have the 7 of Pentacles, or through your community. Because when I think of 7, I think of like specifically, and this doesn't have to be the case, I think of like a religious community, but not everybody's going to meet this person there. It could be a temple. It could also just be through the same beliefs that you both have. For example, if this person is also, like, I'm a tarot reader. If this person is also a tarot reader, you could meet each other through that community, or through that same type of thing. Or if you both meditate, if you go to like the same places to meditate or do yoga, you might meet them there. You meet through something you both have in common, or a goal that you both work toward. This could also be the gym. Like, if you see the gym as work, which a lot of people do because you're working on your body, you can meet them there. It could be school, of course, or work, because this is going to be something very practical. This is also Saturn in Taurus, for those of you for whom that is important, if that's a placement you may have. Okay, so what brings you together? How do you meet? Yeah, I wasn't surprised. The 6 of Wands is also a card of success. That with the rune here, Tewas, which means victory. I feel like you meet them after you obtain certain goals, or after they obtain certain goals. This is also Jupiter and Leo. I'm just giving you these planets in case they are resonating within your chart or their chart. But yeah, I feel like you two will accomplish something. More specifically, you, pile 1. I feel like you will have just gained something or won something. Like maybe you get a promotion at work, or maybe you achieve a certain goal that you've been trying to achieve for a long time. But yeah, there's a sense of victory. It could also be that maybe you two have been wanting to get together for a long time and you finally do. If you've been friends for a while, and if you've kind of had interest in each other. Let's get 2 more. 2 of Swords. I feel like there was some reason as to why you two couldn't communicate before. This is Moon in Libra. There was reasons as to why you couldn't get together before, or there could have been some miscommunication and things were finally cleared up, but there was like a lack of communication here. For some of you, this could have been previous connections, because like I said, I feel like this person has known about you for some time, and maybe they've seen you go through it, or vice versa. Maybe you've known them, and maybe once you find out they're single, it's like, you know what, let's take a chance on this. And let's get one more card. Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, this person is going to value you and take you seriously. They're going to understand your worth. They're going to want to do a lot for you. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody that you want to spoil as well, and I feel like they're going to want to do this for you. You could also be an earth sign, because I'm getting a lot of earthy energy here. Let's go ahead and get your cards for this pile 1. How are you going to see your person? How is this connection going to affect you? So yeah, this person is definitely a friend. We have the Three of Cups here. And I feel like you're already going to have a lot of fun with this person. Like you're already going to be at ease. The communication between the both of you is going to be very fun. I'm seeing a lot of joy in general from you and this person. You definitely enjoy their company. How is this relationship going to affect you? This connection is going to progress you forward in life. I feel like they're going to help you with some aspect of your life, whether that's career, whether that's a living situation. They're going to help you out a lot here, especially if you've been feeling stuck. There's a lot of Cancerian energy within the cards that I'm choosing for you, because we have the moon in Cancer, we have Mercury in Cancer. So I feel like they're going to put you in a very nurturing energy. You're going to feel very naturally inclined to be nurturing to them, or it's going to bring out those Cancerian qualities with you, like a very mothering energy. I'm not saying that you're going to be like that excessively to your person, but it's going to put you in that, you know, it's a very feminine and nurturing energy. It's going to put you in your soft feminine energy, if that is what you want and or need, pile one. Let's go ahead and get more cards. How are you going to view your person? You may think they're up to no good. You definitely find them very physically attractive, maybe to a fault. Like, because I'm not seeing anything negative with this card. The Devil card can also just be lust. So I feel like you may think this starts out physically and that's all it's going to be. Or maybe you may focus on that a little bit more just because there's a part of you that kind of wants to remain detached. But it's funny, I was just talking about Cancerian energy and now we have Capricorn and they're opposite signs. So this could be an opposites attract kind of situation, or you could have opposite signs. Let's get more cards. I guess one random card. Let's see what this wants to. Ooh, strength. Yeah, overcoming certain obstacles. This is courage. This is confidence, inner strength. This is, oh, it's interesting. This card says unconditional love and respect. You know what? I feel like you will have unconditional love toward this person. It's going to be very hard for you to not fall for them, is what I'm getting. I feel like they're going to just do all the right things and say all the right things. And like I said, there's a basis of friendship there. So you're already like this person. You already like this person. So it's going to be very easy for you to fall for them. But let's go ahead and get cards for your person. What can we know and learn about them? So how do you get together, or how are they going to see you? What brings you together? We have the Three of Wands. So yeah, for some of you, this could be somebody new in your life. This is a sun in Aries, but they do not have to be in Aries. I feel like this person is finally at a point where they're able to do something here. And maybe that's why it takes you some time to get together, because they were really waiting on something, whether it was for, I'm hearing some contract to be over, or for a particular situation to be done with. Maybe they had a specific job that was taking up too much time, and now that they have time freed up, they can be with you. Or maybe they were with somebody previously and that didn't work out, and now they want to be with you. It's kind of like they're looking forward to you, because this particular person is looking in the direction of you, pile one. So this person really is ready to move forward with you and progress. This is also a card of planning to me, so they could be planning to see you. This person will come forward toward you, by the way. Aries energy, they always go after what they want, and you're very much in a, well, Cancerians also go for what they want. They're not necessarily that passive, but I feel like you're going to be very receptive to whatever it is that they have to offer. How is this going to affect them? So your connection is going to make them very introspective. It's going to make them look inside themselves and figure out who they really are, who they want to be. You may bring spirituality out in them, but I feel like this is something that was already within them as well. This isn't going to be anything new to them. This is Virgo energy as well, in case that is of importance here. But also Mercury and Jupiter and Virgo. Okay. I like these cards because of the planet placements that it tells you astrologically, in case those are important here. But yeah, you're going to make them very introspective. You might instigate some sort of inner change within them, and I feel like the people around them will really acknowledge and or notice this. Whether they like it or not will depend on the person, but this is definitely a very mature energy. Like, they're going to take what you have to say to heart. How are they going to view you? Eight of Cups. Like I said, this is going along with the release card in the oracles on how they view you, because we have letting go, moving on. It's like they understand that if something doesn't meet your expectations, you move on to the next thing. This is both a good and a bad thing for them, because they understand that you have strong feelings of self-worth. Like, nothing can make you feel less than you are, and if something is definitely not meant for you, you're not going to stick around. They're very aware of that. They're very aware of this, and because of this, I feel like they make it a point to be what it is that you need to to be exactly the kind of person that they know is going to benefit you, because they're not going to be here to waste your time. They don't want to do that. So this is something that they see within you, that if something doesn't benefit you, you move on. But this is also a good thing, because that means that if something isn't working for the both of you within a connection, you will address it and you will be able to take care of that. They really do admire that. I know that's odd to say, because it does bring them some sort of, like, I don't want to call it anxiety, but it brings them a fear. It's like, well, if I don't act right, pile one may leave me. But they also kind of like that, because it gives them something to work toward. It's like, this person isn't content just being laid back in a relationship. They find that too easy. They kind of find that boring. If they know that you have standards, they want to meet those standards. So this person is not just going to sit around and not meet whatever it is that you want. Does that make sense? I know that sounds odd, but this is what I'm seeing. Let's get one more card. And this could be anything else that wants to come through from my pile. For my pile one's person, we have the Five of Cups. I feel like you two may have... I'm seeing somebody who's been into you for a while and things never worked out. I'm wondering, like, if this isn't... I don't think this is somebody from your past. I feel like this is very much new. But if it is somebody from your past, like I said, either you were friends or things never got off the ground, or things... you couldn't make it work at first, or it took you some time to get together, because the energy I'm feeling from them is that they're aware that you are somebody who is very sensitive, that you're somebody who just doesn't stick around. They've seen you go in and out of relationships, or they've maybe witnessed you within a certain relationship and witnessed the kind of person that you are, because I'm getting very strong energy that this person doesn't like to get themselves into something that they're not aware of how it's going to work. They like to observe how people are. This person is very much in their mind. We have a lot of Virgo, but we also have Scorpio and Pisces, and all three of those signs are very introspective. They're very much the kind of person who looks within themselves to see how they're feeling, how other people around them are feeling, and how that plays into something here. This person is very considerate. Very considerate. So the way they see you is that you are also this way, and they kind of like that. It's like they see parts of you within themselves, and because they understand that you also understand the way they operate, like, you both have very similar leanings when it comes to taking into considerations of people around you, including your partners. That's why the Village card came out in the oracles. It's like you both care about your community. You both care about the people around you. So this person is going to make it a point to be exactly what it is that you need to be, because one, they like a challenge, and they like even an emotional challenge, which I know sounds odd, but that's what's coming through. It's like, I know that my person's emotions are complicated, but I'm willing to work them out and figure them out and make this work. The Scorpio energy is coming through very strongly. They could have a moon in Scorpio. Even though this says Mars in Scorpio, I'm getting more like a moon in Scorpio, where they have a little bit of a detective energy. It's like they like to figure things out about you. You could come off as very mysterious to them, but I don't think that's like a problem for them. They actually kind of like that. They like to sit back and think of how you would think of certain things, or wonder why you reacted a certain way to certain things, or why you said certain things that you said. This person is an overthinker, but they find that a challenge and they like this. This person, they could be very intelligent, but in a way that people don't really seem to view as intelligent. I know that sounds odd, because it's funny. We have all this water on this side here, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting that they kind of value emotions, but they also see them in a very, if not detached manner, then in like a very they think about them a lot. They think about emotions a lot, at least when it comes to you, at least when it comes to this relationship. But do understand there's going to be a lot of victorious things within this connection. You two may achieve things that you haven't achieved before together. There's also going to be a lot of traveling. I feel like traveling will really bring out something within you. If not traveling, then just the journeys that you take together, like the endeavors you take together. And you're also both very divinely protected within this connection. Back of the deck, we have Seven of Wands. So I was kind of getting this. You both will like to be competitive with each other and or to bring up challenges. I feel like you both like to take on a challenge and see how that progresses you as partners, how that makes you both grow as people. Like you like to take on projects that are difficult or that will like bring out the best in you. So it wouldn't surprise me if you both achieve a lot while you are together. I'm loving the energy. So I've already mentioned a lot of signs coming through, but we also have Cancer, Leo, Capricorn, and Virgo, just in case those are of importance. But a good combination of a lot of elements here. But let's move on to some closing advice to see what else wants to come through for my pile of wands next romantic partner. But yeah, I feel like this person is going to take you very seriously. It will be something that lasts a while. So this is definitely boyfriend-girlfriend energy. So closing advice, let's get your Lover's Oracle card for my pile. For my pile one, what can you tell us about their next partner? All right, we have this one with this little heart. Only time will tell. There's something about timing here that is going to be important. I feel like you're both going to be very open as to whether this is going to be long-lasting or short-lasting. But the irony is that I feel because you give each other that much kind of freedom when it comes to the kind of connection this is, it will ironically allow it to be a lot more long-lasting than it is meant to be. Or you may find that this is a lot more serious because you don't set time limits or restraints on each other. We also have this one. Soulmate, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. I did see in the opening, in the intro of this reading, that I was channeling their higher self as well. So this could be them coming through to let you know that they're already with you in spirit. They're just kind of waiting for you or waiting for the circumstances to align themselves. We also have this one. Freedom, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So there's something about freedom here that is going to be very liberating for the both of you. You give each other freedom. You allow things to come together in a very positive way. And for a lot of you, I feel like this is already available. Like if you already have a person in mind and you know that this fits the description of them, it could be the right moment for you to approach them or to at least, you know, attempt to get closer to each other. Let's get some channeled messages from your person, from their higher self, or from your spirit guides, depending on what wants to come through. Okay, that one fell out. I'm coming back to you. Hold on just a little longer. For some of you, this could be, like I said, a past situation that didn't really get off the ground, but maybe they really do want to give it a try this time. We also have, I'm stringing you along. I have ulterior motives. Some of you will believe that they have this in the beginning, or maybe they did in the past. Another way I'm seeing this is that if this is a friend, I feel like they always had the intention to get with you and they were just waiting for the right moment, whatever the right moment meant to you or them. Let's go ahead and get another card. Because I'm not seeing ulterior motives as a bad thing. It's more like this friend wanted to be a friend because the truth is they wanted to get with you or to you romantically, but they just never wanted to really say anything until they knew the time was right, or that you know that they knew that you also felt the same way. Let's get another card. We have spring, so spring could be of importance. We have earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you or this person could be those signs or have those kinds of qualities within your chart. So very dependable, very practical, very sensual as well. I'm immature and selfish. All I ever see is myself. So there is some growing up with this person. Like I said, you make them introspective. You make them want to level up somehow because they know that you will not just stand for anything. Like you're not going to put up with anything. I've been asking around about you. So yeah, if you have similar friends in common, or if you're in the same areas, they're going to ask about you. They're going to wonder, I keep hearing, who are they with? Are they with anybody right now? So they're probably asking about your your relationship status, just to see if it's the right time to approach you. We also have, I have so much passion in my heart for you, it scares me. Yeah, this is a very passionate connection, and I've been feeling that since the beginning. And we are soulmates. The soulmate card came out twice, so I feel like this is them. If it's not you, I feel like it's really them. Because I feel like my pile one, some of you are kind of done about hearing about soulmates. Like, some of you are just like, I don't want to hear about twin flames. I don't want to hear about soulmates. I just know some people are meant to be in my life, but not everyone's a soulmate. This person, though, I don't know what you did or what they've read or what's going on with them, but I feel like they're starting to believe in soulmates, and they're starting to believe that you may be one of them. So yeah, take that if it resonates. Back of the deck, I find you so beautiful. Yeah, this person just thinks you're absolutely gorgeous. That kind of goes without saying. When I do my love readings, I don't always focus on like physical beauty or attention. I usually tend to because I'm a feeler, like I will feel the intimacy and I'll feel the passion, the warmth, the fieriness, but I don't always see things. But this person definitely finds you very physically attractive. I'm gonna get one last card from the angel numbers deck to close this out. 10. I am ingenious. You have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details, then direct others how to carry things out. This person is a leader. This person is a leader, and you will see it. Maybe this is something that they've achieved recently. Maybe they've gotten a position of power, or they've become a leader of some sort, and now they feel power. They feel confident enough to approach you because of this. The number 10 could be important. They could be a life path 1 because this reduces down to 1 in numerology, or they could have been born on the 10th, or the 10th of a month could be important here. But yeah, this is very interesting energy, and I'm very excited for you. But this is where I leave you, pile 1. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello there, pile 2. If you chose the shungite heart, then we have a reading here for you about your next romantic partner. Who is going to be the next person who comes into your life romantically? What kind of connection will you have with them? What will, well, we're going to look at who they are first with the oracles, and then we're going to see how your connection is going to be within the tarot. So I keep hearing Sabrina Carpenter's please, 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 don't prove I'm right. I'm not sure. Maybe this is somebody who's got a bit of a reputation, or this could be, I'm hearing for some of you, this could be somebody who had already broken your heart or hurt you or something in the past. And when with hurt, I mean like in an emotional way, somebody you've already been heartbroken over in the past. So maybe that's why, because whenever I think of that song, I think of like when she says that her friends think of this person a certain way. I think like maybe your friends or the people who know that you've been with this person probably already have an opinion about this person. So I'm not saying it's somebody from your past. It could just be that this person has a reputation. There's something big about a reputation here. Yeah, now I'm hearing Joan Jett's bad reputation. Interesting. And we do have the Black Heart here, which is, oh, isn't that the name of Joan Jett's band? Joan Jett and the Black Hearts? I don't know. Anyway, maybe they're a little bit punk rock, but let's go ahead and look at the cards you chose. We have the Blue Temple. Ooh, something about somebody's voice here is very nice. I'm not sure if it's yours or theirs, or maybe the both of yours. I'm hearing something about the voice. The temple makes me think that this person regularly does something rather spiritual, or regularly does something with their voice, maybe chanting. I'm not sure if that's a thing, or I don't know, something about singing or screaming if we are going with the punk rock thing, or metal. Let's get the rest of your cards. You actually got 2 of the crystal cards. We have Hematite, Reality Check Yourself, and Labradorite, Believe in Your Magic. Oh, okay. I love Hematite. It's one of my favorites. In fact, I almost used a Hematite heart for this reading, but I thought it wouldn't look well against the crystal, like the back of this. In fact, let me see. Yeah, here it is, pile 2. Something about reflecting something back to you. This person may mirror you, because as you can see, hematite is very, very shiny, very mirrory. In fact, I don't like it because you might be able to see my face in it. So this might be a bit of a reality check to see whether this person is I'm hearing is right for you or not, or is really the person that they present themselves to be. With Labradorite, Believe in Your Magic. I'm also hearing Believe in Your Intuition. So this person could have come around to kind of be a bit of a exercise for your intuition. And I get people like this a lot. Sometimes I'll be shown very similar types of people, and sometimes it's just for my intuition to like prove me right about something. Oh, there we go with the song. So this song could be about proving you right about something. Maybe you've had a very strong intuitive hint about this person, whoever they may be, and you're trying to see if you've been right all along about it. So let's go ahead and figure out who this person is. We're going to do the gods and goddess cards because you know they're my favorite. So who is... Okay, this is meant to be how they see you. Okay, I guess we're starting with that. For my pile 2s, sorry if I call you pile 1, we have Bridget healing. They see you as healing, either that you heal others, that you heal them, or even that you yourself could be going through some healing. So I feel like when they come into your life, they're going to handle you in a very particular way because they know that you have been hurt before. I'm not sure if they're kind of understanding that. For some of you, I'm getting the feeling that this person didn't realize that they had hurt you before. Like maybe you didn't tell them or they didn't realize it. Or if they have, they kind of want to make amends here. But there's something very healing about your nature. So this is how they view you. And then let's get cards for them. I'm going to start with this one. I'm just going to go with what's going on here. Also, stuff may not happen in the sequence that you want it to happen within this connection. Okay, yeah. We have leaving. Yeah, like I said, some of you, maybe this person had left you before. For a lot of you, this is going to be somebody from the past. I'm getting that very strongly. If it's not, it's something that never got off the ground. Like you already have a history with this person. You already have a thing with this person. This is your next romantic partner. Let's get the Gods and Titans card. Green man, abundance. They're going to be making more money than usual. Or at the very least, they're going to have more to offer you this time around. They're going to have a lot more to offer you this time around because they kind of understood. I'm hearing that they understood the assignment, whatever the assignment was that you gave them. I guess originally when you first either met each other or when you were trying to get together the first time around. God, I hope that resonates because if this is somebody from your past and you don't want anybody from your past, please go to a different pile. Because for a lot of you, like I said, this is somebody who's turning back around. We just went through a doozy of a Mercury retrograde as well. So maybe this person kind of left with the Mercury retrograde and came back once it went direct. All right, let's get an archetype card. I'm getting 2. We have the self, the fault line. I'm hearing that this person kind of, they saw the fault in their... Why am I hearing The Fault in Our Stars? I don't think that book has anything to do with anything. Maybe they like that book. Maybe they like John Green. But I'm hearing that they kind of understand that something here was their fault, that something here was broken due to either something they did or something that you both tried to do. It's kind of like, I see this person taking accountability for something, and maybe this is something that is the reason you two come together, because they really are showing a side of themselves that you haven't seen before. Because with the self, I'm seeing that they've done a lot, and I mean a lot, of self-reflection, self-growth. Maybe the healing is also them. Maybe they've done their own healing. It's kind of like they didn't realize. I'm literally seeing like a light within their heart and within their mind, like their third eye popping open and maybe connecting to the crown. Very interesting who your person is, by the way. Like this person is actually rather spiritual, especially with the blue temple here. They may literally go to temple. That doesn't have to be the case. Or they may regularly meditate without realizing. This person, they have a very open heart. Well, maybe not heart, a very open crown and a very open third eye. And when it comes to you, they have a very open heart. They can't help but feel the things that they feel for you. So I feel like if you haven't discussed what it was that had hurt you in the past, they will want to talk about it, because I feel like this person will recognize that they're a reason why this came apart, why there are cracks in this relationship, or even in your own heart. And the self lets me know that, again, they're growing, they're expanding, they are evolving. And maybe you've noticed this, and this is part of the reason you're giving it a second chance. You're giving it a second chance. It's like, okay, I've noticed something different. I literally see them glowing. I literally see your person glowing, and that's a very odd, it's very odd. So I can see why people who know about this person already would be kind of annoyed. but I see you see something good in them. And I feel like that's why the reality check yourself card came through here. It's like, are you really seeing this, or is this just something they're presenting? And maybe this is why you're here. Maybe some of you already have this person coming back in and you're like, is this really my next romantic partner? Because it seems to be heading that way. Let's go ahead and get quotes for you from this person. No, wait. I want to get the goddess card. I'm getting 2 goddess cards here. But this one is meant to represent the connection itself, like the goddess presiding over the connection. I don't always explain my cards this way, but the fact that I'm having to explain a lot in detail lets me know that I feel like they're going to be doing a lot of explaining as well. Like, if they know that you get suspicious about things, they're going to be explaining every little thing to you. And it might even get on your nerves to the point where it's like, okay, you don't have to tell me everything. But it's like they really want to make up for what they did here. So let's go ahead and get your card. We have Gaia, Earth. There's something about creating something within this connection that is going to be important, whether that's a creative endeavor, a business, a child for some of you perhaps. There's something important here that you are both going to create. Gaia also lets me know that you are both going to be very grounded in this connection, or this connection could be very grounding for the both of you. There is something you both get from each other when you come together that is very beneficial to the both of you, even if other aspects of this connection are hit or miss depending on the situation. I feel like there is something beautiful that happens when you both come together. It's like you reawaken each other's soul, or you cleanse each other, or like I said, you ground each other, you make each other feel like you can take on the world again. And I feel like that's part of the reason they're coming back, so that you can understand this feeling again. So let's go ahead and get the I am so totally into you cards. I want to see how they are feeling about you more directly. They're going to be very communicative. I need you to understand that. Maybe more so than in the past. We have, there were days when he touched the tip of her nose and it was enough, a miracle of plenty. Helen Oyeyemi, Mr. Fox. There were days when he touched the tip of her nose and it was enough, a miracle of plenty. Yeah, it's like the little things that this person does, the little things that they do that really melt your heart. It's like, because I'm seeing somebody that whenever you're hurt, or if they even think about the idea of you being hurt, all they want to do is like take you in their arms and tell you that everything's going to be okay, or maybe crack a joke or tell you something that is going to make you feel good. Maybe even, touch the tip of your nose in a silly way. There is something very light about this person when it comes to you. It's like they handle you with such care. It's kind of like, again, if they have a reputation for being something else with you, they don't like to be that with you. They like to be something entirely different, because you make them feel so much hope and such a lightness that I don't think they see anywhere else. Yeah, I feel like they've really grown as a person. With Believe in Your Magic, I feel like the magic here is the magic that you bring to this connection and or to this person. I feel like they have a lot of magic too. So when you both come together, like I said, it's like you cleanse each other of all the earth-like things. Like if you could both just be two souls that dance with each other through eternity, I feel like you could be that. But it's like you have to live these stupid human lives with these stupid human bodies, with like dumb little ego things that you have to concern yourself with. I feel like you and this person may have had like past life connection, or even, I don't know, something about your souls recognized each other. So even if your connection doesn't make sense to anybody else on the outside, it makes sense to each other. That said, if you ever feel like this connection is going sour, I'm not here to tell you to stay within it because of that. I'm here to say that there is something that this person is meant to teach you. It's definitely like, I'm hearing a soul tie. I don't want to say karmic, though it could be that. There is something about this connection that is making you believe in your magic, but also teaching you how to heal yourself and maybe also heal your person. It's kind of like when you're really meant to be with somebody, sometimes you get heartbroken pretty bad by them once. And that's just kind of to show you how impactful they were to your life, or are to your life, or how important they are to you. It's like if you have separated ways, or maybe you're the one who hurt this person as well. I think it depends. There's something about a broken heart here. It's because you're meant to understand why like what this person means to you. It's because you're meant to understand the gravity of the love you have for each other. And now I'm getting that song by Enigma, The Gravity of Love. It's like, look around, just people. Can you hear their voice? Find the one who will guide you to the limits of your choice. It's like, yeah, well, how does the song go? I love that song. But if you're in the eye of the storm, just think of the lonely dove. The experience of survival is the key to the gravity of love. I don't know what that song is truly about, other than the gravity of love, but like, I don't know, that song is weird. Anyway, I feel like you both get carried off with like the thoughts and ideas and conversations that you have. And ironically, this connection itself can be very grounding. Yeah, this person has grown a lot. I feel like they want to make it up to you. They really do want to make it up to you because there's a lot of gray here. It's like there are gray areas here. And maybe in the past, you both just decided to be something casual, something situationship, something, friends with benefits, something. Like it wasn't anything. It never got off the ground. Or maybe you tried to make it work and it didn't. And now it's like they want to make things right with you. I'm not sure if it'll be an actual relationship again. I'm not sure if this person is capable of doing that because I'm getting some strong non-committal energy here, or it's like they want to do right by you. They want to do right by you, so they may give it a try. Because Green Man doesn't make me think of somebody committed. Gaia makes me think of something committed. So whoever is the feminine here, they definitely want more commitment than the masculine. The masculine is just chasing the green, if you will. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to your tarot reading. If this sounds like somebody familiar, if you don't want this, you can always just say no thank you, universe, and move on to a different pile to see who you can who is going to be your romantic partner. I mean, yeah, now I'm hearing thank you next. For some of you, not everybody. I think some of you are actually going to give this person a chance because like I said, they've changed. They've changed, and you have enough compassion in your heart for them to at least see what this change has brought upon them. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm not saying you have to, but for some of you, I feel like you are going to be very forgiving. So if you are, and you're still with me, let's go ahead and do the tarot portion. All right, so we're going to do, I forgot how I did it in the first pile, so I'm sorry if there's any inconsistency with the tarot portion itself, but I'm getting a download to do this one differently. So the first card is going to be what's going to draw them to you. The second one is going to be what they're going to be attracted to you externally, what they're going to be attracted to internally, emotions. So let's start with those three. And that will give us an indication of what the next two should be. So what's going to draw them to you or back to you for a lot of you? We have Three of Cups. You're going to meet somewhere where you typically meet each other. Somewhere social, maybe friends bring you together. Maybe you go to a party and that's where you end up talking. This is Mercury and Cancer, so there's going to be a lot of talking about feelings. They're going to feel very happy when they're around you, when you see each other. There's something here about enjoying you in general. Because the Three of Cups doesn't always have to be social. It could be just two people having a really good time. What is going to draw them to you physically? Or externally, doesn't have to be physically. King of Swords. They love how smart you are. They love how in control you are of your thought process. It's like you have a mind of your own and you're not afraid to show it. You have a mind of your own and nobody can really mess with you mentally. They love that. Like, especially if you, like if they ever see somebody try to get away with something with you and you're like, no, that's not happening. They love that. They absolutely love that. That you stand your ground, that you're able to, if you're not afraid of confrontation and you're a little bit confrontational, they like that as well. Or even if you are, when people bring you some BS, you just know how to cut clear through it. And it's like, they're going to watch you or hear you more accurately in a conversation with somebody and you're just not going to put up with something. They're going to be like, that's my pile too. That is my pile too. This person likes the strength of your mind. Nobody can tell you what to do. It's unwavering. And I feel like this is something they wish they had themselves as well, because you are not swayed by peer pressure or by stupid things, by external things. You're not swayed by that. You very much believe in whatever it is that you believe in. Like you have complete control of your own mind, which may say something about them as well. What are they going to be drawn to internally, emotionally or mentally? Though I feel like this does go around very mentally. Also, some of you could be looking, maybe some of you just went through a glow up in terms of like, I'm seeing fashion, something about your jewelry or something about your small details here, like small detail fashion or looks wise. All right, what are going to be drawn to internally? You have a big heart. You're emotionally mature. Some of you could be a little bit psychic. The fact that we have two kings here, I feel like they love your masculine energy. Even if they themselves are very masculine, I feel like they like that about you. Regardless of whether you're a woman or a man, they like that you can meet up to their level if they themselves are also this way. But I also feel like they just really like that you take charge. They like that nobody tells you what to do. They love your independence as well. The King of Cups, they love how nurturing you are. They love how you make them feel at home. You're very forgiving, but you don't let people overstep their boundaries. It's like, yeah, because I'm seeing that, yes, you will forgive them because clearly there's going to be something here, but they're not going to forget. Like, you're going to make sure you tell them, like, I'm seeing, like, you're still going to remember what you did or what they did. And they're going to understand that. They're going to be like, okay, that's fair. I'm glad you don't let me walk all over you. That's very fair. They like this about you. Let's go ahead and get how this connection will affect them. Seven of Cups reversed. And I love this specific phrase here. Not being distracted by other things. Clarity, illusion ends, restored. It's like you bring clarity to them and they love this. It's like because you're around again, when they're around you, they feel a sense of purpose. They feel like they have goals to set, that they have somebody to back them up. I'm not sure who they surround themselves with, but I don't feel like they're very supportive, or there might be people around them that they don't really agree with or resonate, at least not anymore. So they love the mental clarity that you bring to them and that you can help them decide things here. I'm not saying that you're going to make all the decisions for them, but it's like they have a greater sense of purpose with you as opposed to before where they felt like they didn't know what they wanted or who they were or what was going on. Very interesting. And how will they treat you in this connection? Oh my God. Pile 2, I'm gonna cry. They want to just give you everything that is good. They want to make you so happy. They want to give you everything that you want. I'm seeing somebody literally just like, well, this is such an interesting playlist. This must be my pile of people who really like music. I'm hearing True Love Waits by Radiohead. Yeah, it's like they're just willing to do anything to keep you happy and to make you want to stay within this connection because they know that you're something important. They know that you're something special. And pile 2, let me get your cards before I start crying because the love they have for you, I don't know what you did to this person or what happened to make them change their ways, but it's like, I don't know. And I'm also not wanting to feed any delusions. Like I said, we have that reality check, and maybe you're also wanting this, and maybe your friends have been feeding doubts, or maybe, I don't know. There's like a feeling here that you're going to see this person change for the better. For some of you, if you end up having children with this person, I think more so, like 10 times so, this person... Because look, we have 2 people here and there's a child. It's like they want a happily ever after with you. This is what they want to give you. They want to give you a happily ever after. But let's go ahead and look at your cards because I'm more interested on your side of the story. So what's going to attract you to them this time around? What's going to attract you to them? Oh, well, pile 2, are you okay? We got 3 cards and I'm going to take them all. Knight of Wands. Okay. Let me put down the other 2. 3 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. For some of you, you feel that you've already invested a lot in this person. So I feel like it makes sense for you to just try this again. Maybe this could be a connection that's already been for a long, this could be a connection that has already been around for a long time. Why was that so hard to say? Maybe you yourself have a hard time saying this, that you've invested a lot in this person and you kind of don't want to let it go because you understand that doesn't make any sense. You understand that just because you invest a lot in a person doesn't mean that you have to keep them around. And maybe you're very defensive about this as well. We also have the 3 of Wands. It's like you want to keep seeing where this takes you. You're willing to give this person a chance because with them, you do see a future. You can set goals with them and they're able to do stuff with and for you, or you just feel very empowered with this person's presence. I'm not saying that they do stuff for you. It's kind of like when you know you have their backing, you're able to go further. And I feel like that's very mutual. Like they have the same sense with you, but with them, it's more emotional. With them, you give them some sort of emotional support here, and they give you inspirational support. I know that sounds weird. It's like they give you a jolt of energy. And the Knight of Wands, so it came out reversed, letting me know that maybe you just kind of wanted to give into this because the gun is really good and you're like, okay, let's just, you know what, at the very least there's that. At the very least, if I'm with this person for a little bit longer, then I'm getting certain needs met, if you know what I mean, some physical needs met. But because it comes out reverse, it's like, well, it's not exactly what you thought. Instead, you find out that you really just want a relationship with this person. I hope that resonates, pile 2. These are all conflicting energies, and it's okay to have conflicting energies. So what's attracting you to them? A bunch of random things. You're trying to make it work. What attracts you to them is the fun you guys have. I'm sorry for that loud noise. I swear these vehicles in my neighborhood get louder, but take that as confirmation if you want. Okay, so what's going to draw you to them physically or externally on the outside? What's drawing you to them? 3 of Pentacles. So some of you might work with something. For you, it's very practical reasons. And the reason why you are with this person or why you get back with this person is very practical. 3 of Pentacles, you could work together. So maybe you're just like, well, let me give it a shot because I'm going to have to be around this person. For you, it's very practical reasons. You could, like I said, some of you may have already started like a business or something here together where you already have to work together, or maybe you're in a field where it's not a lot of you, so they're like already somebody you go to professionally. Something about money as well. Maybe you want to grow your money together. What's going to draw you to them internally, emotionally? 9 of Wands. Interesting. Resilience. The fact that they don't give up on you. The fact that they keep trying, the fact that they keep coming, and it's like, I want to try for you again. That's the biggest thing. The fact that they're willing to fight for you. And maybe you will actually see an example of this. Either them standing up for you, or them saying something to defend you, or maybe even just, again, they keep trying for you. Like they don't want to give up on this. And that's what makes you think and say, okay, this is worth it. If you're willing to put in the effort, then I should as well. Which is very beautiful. I'm hearing, what will you gain from this relationship? How will this relationship change you? Queen of Swords with the King of Swords. So you're both counterparts when it comes to the way you think. You both think very similarly, or there's something very compatible about your mindsets. In fact, you may become a lot more independent, a lot more critical thinking. Like something about this person really stimulates your mind, and it makes you want to do something different. Like a lot of you, I'm not saying you weren't smart before. I feel like a lot of you are very intellectual, but you never were really able to do this with anybody else because nobody else was able to match that intellect of yours. This person is one of the few who does, at least in a way that you are capable of doing so. Again, I am so sorry for the obnoxious vehicles in the background, but this person, they bring out a lot in you. They bring out like your mindset that you were maybe previously afraid to show anybody. You give them clarity, and oddly enough, your clarity amplifies. I also see the Queen of Swords as very intuitive, because I'm kind of seeing the High Priestess a little bit here as well. So I feel like your intuition it will magnify a lot more, or it will become magnified. And what's the last one? What do you have to offer them? Or what would you like to offer them? The Chariot. Success, action, moving forward. It's like you want to progress forward with this person. You want nothing but the best for you and them. And this is so beautiful. It's like they're very much latched on emotionally. They're very much latched on in the mind, in the heart. They want beautiful things with you. They want a happily ever after. But with you, it's like, I think you kind of got tired of that fairy tale mentality of relationships, because they definitely still have that fairy tale mentality, or that very innocent, sweet, happily ever after. You, on the other hand, you're like, okay, well, do we have the finances for this? Can we afford this? Can we get a house together? Can we work together? Are you willing to stand up for me? Are you willing to work with me? And I feel like because they try and they want to, it's going to be a success here. I feel like there's something here that is going to be very beneficial for the both of you. I'm not saying it's going to be long lasting, and I'm not saying it's going to end up at the altar, though there is a high chance that this could definitely be the case. I'm just saying that within this connection, you are both meant to grow and do something amazing. So if you had your doubts before, I feel like it would benefit you to set them to the side for now to see what you can gain from this connection. Because I see a lot of growth for the both of you. There's growth within each one of you within this connection. What's back of the deck? We have the Magician. Yeah, it's like you learn to manifest through and with each other. You learn to take control of your life. You learn to understand how beautiful life can be when you grow with a person. What's underneath that? King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is going to be something long lasting. There's stability here. The Hangman. You will change each other's perspectives. The Eight of Swords reversed. I like this. It's like you're no longer wearing the blindfolds. It's like you're both learning to see all the possibilities and all the beautiful things around you. Beautiful energy, but also very realistic. Like I said, I feel like this person has changed because we have kings in the in their tarot section. It lets me know that they've ascended to king status. Meanwhile, you're here in queen status, willing to be a partner to them, willing to be a supporting role to them, or vice versa. They could also be a supporting role to you, depending on who here does what. But this is beautiful energy, very beautiful. Let's go ahead and get some closing cards, closing advice for this person, your next romantic partner. We're gonna get the Lover's Oracle. I'm getting so many songs. I'm hearing Kings, Somewhere Only We Know. We have this one. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Yeah, it's like you have a new path with this person. So don't be afraid to follow it. It's like they've unlocked something because they've done their part within this connection and or for this connection. They've unlocked something, and so have you. It took them a moment to catch up to you, or maybe you yourself had to catch up with them as well with your own healing. We also have this Dove. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Yeah, there's a new beginning here. Leave the past behind. And then this one. They're embracing each other. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. This is so beautiful, pile 2. This is so beautiful. It's like people thought you wouldn't make it. People thought that this wouldn't work out. Or maybe you yourself didn't believe this wouldn't work out. But because this person did their work, because this person showed up and showed out, they were like, no, I really do want this. So let's get your angel number cards for my pile 2. 11. I am intuitive. You have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. I feel like this person really does love your intuition. After all, we did get the Queen of Swords, and I associate her with intuition. You'd think it'd be the Cups card, but for me personally, it's always been the Queen of Swords. They love your intuition, and I feel like your intuition gets the both of you to certain places. Maybe you also teach them to tap into their own intuition. And then the last cards are going to be channeled messages from your person's higher self, or your own higher self and or spirit guides. So what do they have to say for my pile? For my pile 2, I can hear somebody think or say something about my shuffling. I am trying, okay? I am trying. I don't know. I was just very conscious about my shuffling at that moment. I was like, what? Okay, so pile 2. I'm jealous and possessive. Yeah, I feel like your person, oh, that could have been something that they had to grow through. Like something they had to work on was how possessive and or jealous that they were in the past. And jealousy is really just a reflection of how they feel about themselves. So if they were overly jealous in a previous moment, in the previous time, I feel like they're really working on this. Let's get another card. We have let's travel to unknown lands together. Yeah, it's like you both want to undertake some new adventures, do something new. Somewhere only we know makes me think of traveling for some reason. It's like, let's go somewhere we've never gone before and make that our place. Let's make that our thing. That's what I'm hearing. We also have I can't get enough of you. This person is low-key obsessed. We also have I find you so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yes, they do. I mean, it goes without saying. They find you absolutely beautiful inside and out. I know that I messed up, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make things right. Self-explanatory, pile 2. I've been saying that since the beginning. We are soulmates. I mean, definitely. We have multiple soulmates in this lifetime. And again, soulmate isn't necessarily an indication that you will be with this person forever or that this connection will be, you know, perfect. It's just an indication that you were meant to meet each other for a reason. You're so familiar to me, as if we've known each other for a long time. Yeah, you make them feel comfortable. There's a sense of familiarity. And the last card, darling, you are so perfect. Pile 2. I'm so glad I did this reading today because I just needed hope in love today. And this reading definitely brought it for me. Back of the deck, I don't know how to love. I've been hurt too much before. This could be you or them. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. It's like you both learn to love through and with each other, you know? Maybe more so your person than you, because their emotions were all over the place here. And you've kind of already been through it, so you're like, I'll believe it when I see it. But I feel like you're both learning how to love, and you're healing through and with this love, and it's gonna be something to behold, both for you and your person. And maybe the people around you will start noticing things about you. But this is where I leave you, my beautiful pile 2. Thank you so much for letting me read for you and your person. I am sending you so much love. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello there, pile 3. If you chose smoky quartz heart, then we have your reading here for you about your next romantic partner. We're going to see who they are, what kind of relationship this may be, how you two will affect each other, what the situation is here. I'm not sure if I'm channeling a song. It's in Spanish. Mon Laferte makes a version of it, but it's originally by Marco Antonio Solis, and it's in Spanish, like I said. It's called, God, what would be the right translation? Inventame. Somebody is watching you be with somebody else. I'm not sure why you needed to know that. So whoever this person is, somebody is watching this, somebody like a past lover or somebody who tried to get with you in the past. There's a sense of jealousy here. I'm not sure why that's important. I guess this is the cue for you to know that if you have any energies that are trying to interfere with your newer connections with anybody you're trying to move on to go ahead and cut the cords. Go ahead and put up your energetic shield, or to just kindly ask their higher self to go away. Essentially, I do get this a lot. There have been probably some very possessive partners or lovers in your past. So again, take those precautions, or maybe keep this relationship on the down low until, you know, you're ready to show them off or ready to do whatever it is that you need to do with this person. But regardless, we're going to take away that energy right now. I'm going to kindly ask Spirit to protect this reading, because you deserve to know who your next person is, pile 3. So the cards you chose: Green Aventurine, thank your lucky stars. Okay, so yeah, I was getting a very giddy feeling with this reading, despite that weird energy coming through. We have Reddening. Interesting. This is number 15. And Conjunction. Number 71. So conjunction makes me think of astrology, how we have conjunctions. That's when somebody's, like when one of our planets is directly on somebody else's planet. So there could be a very interesting conjunction within your astrological charts. Take that only if it resonates. This is not meant to be A and B style. I'm just laying them out this way because I feel like you two will come together at a very auspicious and or lucky time. Reddening makes me think that there's going to be a lot of grounding within this connection just because of the color red. I will look into the book for this though, just to make sure that I'm getting this card right, but I want to get the rest of your cards. Yeah, I want to go ahead and get the rest of your cards. I'm thinking of like green flag and red flag at the same time for whatever reason. I'm wondering if you're looking for flags here in this particular connection with this person. They give me strong Jupiter as well. So this person could be very lucky. Like maybe they're just really good at, maybe they have a really high paying job or a job that is like very hard to obtain, or they could just travel a lot as well. I'm getting Sagittarius vibes. They could speak multiple languages. We have Esther, new beginnings. Yeah, this is going to be a new person for sure. Because I feel like some of you have been trying to leave behind something, or maybe there was like a messy situation in the past and you're just ready for a breath of fresh air with somebody new. Being told to get another one. Maya, illusion. Interesting. Look at these cards and how similar they are in coloring. Somebody here could be blonde, because they're both blonde, and I'm not sure what color their eyes are, but they're very light colored eyes. So they could be blonde and or have light colored eyes. Take that only if it resonates. So, and by light I mean like, you know, anything that's not brown or black. So, or even if it is brown, because I've seen some very light brown eyes. Yeah, they're gonna have very light eyes. Let's go ahead and get the cards to see who your person is. This person might remain in the dark for a moment. Like, you may not tell anybody about this person with illusion here. We have Ganesha, obstacles. Yeah, like I feel like there will be obstacles in getting together because of this previous energy, person, or connection. I'm not sure how they're going to play a role in this. It could just be, on the most basic form, energy can get in the way of you getting with somebody. I've witnessed this several times where somebody's energy is like still around me. So even if I try to move on to somebody new, that new person will be slow to like approach me, or the connection itself will be slow to take off because I'm still dealing with a past energy. Or maybe somebody here is having trouble moving on as well. I'm going to get one more card. Aries, war. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I was getting a little bit of an aggressive nature. Well, and I don't mean aggressive in a bad way. I never mean aggressive to mean, you know, violent. I mean aggressive to mean like they come on strong, or they might just have a very dominating presence. There's something about them that is just hard to ignore. Or their energy could be very strong as well. This person could be an Aries, of course, or they could just have a lot of fire in their chart. War makes me think that this person is not going to be afraid to stand up for you and or even fight for you, especially if there is somebody else on the scene. They're going to be like, oh, your ex is still trying to get you back? Let me handle that. In a good way. Like they're not afraid of confrontation, that's for sure, whoever this new person coming into your life is. And maybe you've been needing somebody like this because you yourself may not like confrontation. Let's go ahead and get your archetype cards. So for my pile, yeah, because even Ganesha here looks like he's going into battle with these obstacles. So this person's not afraid to fight. Archetype cards to see how this connection is going to be seen. The mask. Yeah, there's going to be some... It's interesting that both of these cards have like black and then rainbow. So it's kind of like you're going to choose when you want to go public with this connection. Again, for reasons that are more practical than anything. I feel like, one, if you do have a partner that you know may interfere, you don't want anybody to know, or you don't want them getting in the way of this, or your new person... you know, having to deal with them. Even though it looks like your person's not going to be afraid, they're going to be like, yeah, let me at him, I don't care. Like they had their chance with you and they're no longer with you, so it's my turn. That's what I'm hearing from this person. Let's go ahead and get, these aren't the cards. Let's get this card first. This is my spicy deck. I don't know if I can even say the name out loud due to YouTube restrictions. Yeah, we have, this is Moon in Leo. So this person, yeah, I feel like Moon in Leo definitely fits the situation. They don't have to be Moon in Leo, but the Moon in Leos I've known, they're not afraid of anything. They're not afraid of approaching people. They're not afraid of, yeah, this person that you're about to be with is not afraid of anything, and I kind of like that. But we have discovery, number 10. This is, like I said, this is somebody new, new beginnings, discovery. And by new, I mean somebody you have not dated before. This isn't like somebody that this is someone you've never done anything with. Let's just put it that way. Like, it's not a situation, it's not a previous situationship. It's not a past lover. It's somebody new. Like, I keep hearing that because I quite literally asked Spirit before I tapped into this reading, can we please get somebody new? And now quite literally I'm getting like cards of newness. So it's like, thanks Spirit, you're being very, very literal. So yeah, But it's kind of odd. I'm trying to tap into the new person's energy, and they themselves can be very mysterious. I get this from time to time, where some people just know how to either psychically or psychologically protect themselves. And this is something they're not aware of, I feel like, or if they are aware of, they do it. Like, they may or may not be aware of this. Some people do this because they've grown up in situations where they've been forced to do so. Because not everybody with psychic ability is a great person. Like, people can have like a very strong intuition and use it for not so great things. I've worked with people like this. So this person may have grown up around people like that, and this is why they do this. So very interesting who your person is. It also explains why they're not afraid of anything. I feel like their childhood may have been something that was pretty sad if this is how they... Not saying that they're argumentative or anything like that. I just feel like if somebody has any problems, they're not afraid to take them on because they've dealt with worse in the past. Okay, we have to be fully seen by somebody then, and to be loved anyhow. This is a human offering that can border on the miraculous. Elizabeth Gilbert. Yeah, I feel like you will be very seen by this person, and or you will really see them, especially with this mask. Actually, that makes sense. Because I feel like it could be possible that this person wears a mask. Maybe they have like a... I usually get this with people who have a public persona, or somebody who really needs to keep their private and not so private life very separate. So the mask isn't that they're going to be hiding anything, and if they are, it's usually just to keep like a distance between their private life and whatever other life they got going on. But that's not to mean that they are deceptive. I just feel like this person may even understand why you have to keep them secret when you first meet. And maybe this is something you both agree on, because this person may be in the public eye, or maybe you're in the public eye. So you're like, we have to keep this hush hush until we're ready. And then of course we have the ex situation, if that's going to be a big deal, like we have that going on, or even anybody else. Maybe it's their ex. So you will both want to really be in a secretive energy until you're ready to show off to the world. And also, this is interesting. We have LXXI, LXI. So maybe somebody here has those letters within their name. I'm thinking of like Lexi, Alexa, Alexei, any of those kinds of names. Very interesting. I'm also thinking of like luxury for those of you who, for whom this will be a thing, or even just the thought of having privacy with each other could be seen as a luxury here. Let's see how they're going to view you though. How is your new person going to view you? And hopefully we get more information about your new person in the tarot. White Buffalo Woman, peace. Yeah, I feel like you bring peace to them. In fact, I was wondering if these two goddess cards were actually meant to represent you. They are supposed to represent the connection itself, but this might be how they see you, like this beautiful, peaceful person. And maybe this person isn't very used to peaceful surroundings, and maybe this is why they're attracted to you. Maybe in the past they've attracted people, partners who are just as aggressive as them, but you're something different, because we literally have war and peace here. We have war and peace. So they find you very peaceful, because even within this card, I wish I could show it, but it's kind of spicy. Look at how he's looking into her eyes, into her face, and holding her head like he wants to look at her. I'm not trying to genderize who you are. You can be whatever here, but it's like you both will really be looking into each other's souls. And that's quite beautiful. I feel like you two literally meet at the right time with conjunction here. You meet at the right time for this to take off. You meet at the right time for this to be something proper. It's like you both have a great sense of timing with each other. So, because when I'm thinking of conjunction, I'm thinking of two things that were meant to meet at the same time. So, like I said, there could be conjunctions within your astrological chart, but something may be conjuncting something very important when you two get together or when you meet at the same time. Like, for example, if you have I don't know, like a Libra moon, or you're a Libra, you may meet when Venus goes into Libra, or yeah, something along those lines. I know I've met important people in my life when I remember there was a moment literally this past year when there was like all these signs in Taurus. There was so much stuff in Taurus, and it was all like, of course, affecting me because I'm a Taurus, and I met somebody very pivotal at that time. So I'm thinking of something similar to that. So look out for conjunctions in astrology if you keep up with astrology. If not, just think of divine timing. But let me go ahead and get the book for the reddening. As I was looking for the chapter in the book, I was kind of getting a download that Oh God. If it's not, I said before, this is somebody that you've never dated before, somebody that you've never had anything with before. But new beginnings also lets me know that there's going to be new beginnings to the relationships around you. So let's say you finally let go of an ex. It could be that that ex ends up becoming a friend or something new to you. And maybe they will understand this. It's kind of like the energy between you and your new person diffuse situations around you, which is very interesting. That's the alchemy of peace and war here is what I'm getting. And because Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. So this person could quite literally remove your obstacles for you if you have had any in the past. Even though there might be some obstacles in getting together, they can also remove them. It's like things became complicated so that you could uncomplicate them. But from the book for the reddening, life force, kundalini, blood. Yeah, somebody here could have a kundalini awakening when they get with or meet this person. The reddening indicates a full expression of the work. Everything is alive, the heart pumps, the cells celebrate, the blood sings its way through the body. What was dormant has been awakened, what was once considered base is now noble. Aches and pains are integrated, shadows are acknowledged, and interwoven. When the reddening card appears, it signifies health power, a climaxing of the work, and a coalescing of what has been learned. The laboratory is no longer separate from the alchemist or from the work, but the three are now one. What occurs in the body is reflected in the world and vice versa. Through the process of the reddening, we move out of the head and into the physical body. More specifically, we reach the heart. It is here that the alchemist finds the sacred ingredients of power and kindness. Yeah, I feel like you both will have a sense of feeling like you belong together. It's like things will make sense when you are together. And yeah, this is very interesting. I had a thought and then it slipped my head. But you two will create wonderful things together. It's like, for some of you, this could be like a friend that you wanted to turn into something else. But like I said, things never got off the ground. Like you never really dated. So it's like finally things are happening. Also, reddening makes me think that one or the both of you here might blush because I'm thinking of like reddening of the cheeks or something like that. So that's very cute. Very cute. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of luck within this connection. Things are going to happen at the right time. You both will have something in common that is going to lift your spirits. This is also going to be a very active relationship. I need you to know that. If you're not used to being very active, this person will make you active because they do not like to sit around. So you could travel a lot together, go to certain places, maybe hit the gym, maybe go hiking, something like that. Because I'm hearing the blood will be pumping. And of course, you could take that to mean that, the getting's going to be good or it might be more frequent than you're used to. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be a very interesting connection, but it's going to be hush-hush until you're ready to go public with it. If you even go public with it. Some of you might not. So if this sounds like something you want to hear about, let's move on to the tarot. And I'm going to have to apologize in advance because the last two readings, I did the tarot very differently just because I was being intuitively guided to do so. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do this one, but I do want to start with runes, which I also forgot in the second pile. So if you're coming from pile 2 for more clarification or for somebody else, because I'm not here to judge. You could have more than one thing going on here. If you're coming from pile 2, I forgot the runes and I felt so bad because, yeah, but pile 2 is good. So I guess I'm not feeling too bad. So let's start with those just to get a view of how your person is going to approach you or how this is going to get off the ground. We have Fehu. Okay, so this is wealth, abundance. This person could spoil you. They might like to spend money on you, or maybe they come into money or you come into money when you meet. Something about luxury. Like I said, there was like a feeling of that in the oracles. We also have, this is Pertho. Is it Pertho? I kept getting this one and I was like, yeah, and this means future. So this person will be planning futures with you, like a future with you. I feel like this is somebody who is looking toward the future. Whether or not you're in it, I feel like they're always thinking about the next thing that is coming into their life. And for you, it's definitely going to be that. And we have Alki's friendship. Yeah, I feel like this person could start off as a friend. Like you definitely see each other as friends first, and then it develops into something else. Which might explain why you keep it secret. You might even keep your friendship secret, or You might just tell people that you are friends and people don't really suspect anything because you're really good at hiding things, both of you. Getting strong, strong Scorpio here, so you may have that in your composite, or one or the both of you may have this. You could have Scorpio conjunctions is what I'm hearing, which is always makes for intense energy. So let's go ahead and get your cards. We're doing this A and B style. I'm being told to do it A and B style, and I'm going to start with the connecting energies for the both of you. Yeah, the previous pile didn't have connecting energies. Again, I apologize if you're here from pile 2. If you're somehow here from pile 2. So for my pile 3, we have King of Wands. Yeah, this person's going to make the first move. They're going to be the ones in control. They're not going to be afraid to take the lead here. I feel like this person, when they know what they want, they go for it. Again, very strong fire energy. So they definitely have fire in their top 3, ascendant, moon, or sun. We have the Knight of Swords. This person's going to be very communicative. Maybe not the fastest communicator, but when they do communicate, it's going to be very clear. This person doesn't like things to go... they don't like when things are miscommunicated. They do not like that. So they're going to make it a point to communicate things. In fact, they're not going to be afraid. Again, they're not afraid of confrontation. And both of these cards are very confrontational, especially the King of Wands, because he does it in a way that is very mature, calm, collected. That they're not going to be the one to start a fight, but if they notice that there's any tension or that there's any miscommunication, if they notice there's any problems, they're the one you send because they know how to handle everything without causing a scene. Very cool, calm, collected. I like this person for you. Which is odd. This is supposed to be the connecting energies, so you both might be in this energy. We also have the Queen of Swords. They're very smart. I feel like you both come together in the mind. Like you both love your conversation. You both love the way each other thinks. You both might have similar mindsets as well. I love this. Let's get one more card for the connection. Page of Wands. But you also have a sense of like excitement, adventure. You both love to have fun together. You might enjoy doing the same things. This could become a little bit immature, but I'm thinking of like childlike wonder. Like maybe you both decide to go to the arcade and have fun there. That's what I'm thinking. It's like you both bring out something fun and youthful within each other, regardless of your ages here. So, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just not realizing that the camera wasn't focused. But yeah, this is your connecting energies. You're both very fiery and communicative. You will like playful debates, or you will like to argue, but in like healthy ways. I feel like you two don't mind this. You find this very intellectually stimulating. And even when you disagree, I think you like it because it's like you both get to defend your own side. I'm loving this. Also, the fact that we have a lot of court cards lets me know that people, when you go public with this, because it will be hard to keep private for whatever reason, people will see you as very, very forward moving. And a lot of people will be wanting to get involved with the both of you, or you'll just draw a lot of attention. You'll draw lots of pairs of eyes, including that of your exes, if they are still somehow on the scene. So let's go ahead and get cards for you in this connection. Or no, let's start with your person, because I keep trying to get things about your person. So my pile 3's new love interest. I'm loving this energy. They're a hard worker, so we have 7 of Pentacles. They definitely have a lot of long-term investment is a big thing here. They might just be really good with money. They might work in something that either costs a lot of money, something that brings in a lot of money. I'm thinking real estate. I'm thinking banking, finance. They might have their own business, but they really look at the long term. They're always looking at the future. They might have a lot of like stocks or something saved up. So when it comes to money, they're not afraid. Yeah, I'm hearing money is not a problem. That's what I'm hearing. Money is not a problem with this person. We also have the Lovers. Yeah, they're going to be very relationship focused when they meet you. So it's going to be easy for them to just want to be a good partner to you. It's like they have the resources, they have the time, and they like your spirit. So they're going to have the time to devote to you, or they may make the time. Even if they don't, they're going to be like, whatever, let me find time because I really like pile 3. Let's go ahead and get more cards for you, pile 3. Your person, what's going to draw them to you? That's what I want to know. The World. You're literally the complete package. You are the whole package here. They're gonna love everything about you, your looks, your personality, your voice, the way you smell, your hair, your face. They're gonna love everything about you. Including how you interact, including like even things you didn't think that they would like about you. Just small little things here and there. I feel like they're gonna adore you. They're gonna find it very hard to keep away from you as well. With the world and the lovers, it's like I found the one. Like they really are gonna feel that you're the one. And then yeah, I'm getting very giddy in this reading. Let's see how this connection will affect them. Knight of Wands. Oh, you're gonna light that fire under them. You're literally reigniting something within them that they didn't realize they hadn't had before. It's like they're gonna want to move mountains for you. They're gonna want to do stuff for you. I'm also noting that this person is going to approach you. They're going to take lead. They're going to take charge. They just do that in general. So they might come in on a little bit strong for you. I do need you to understand that, or maybe just brace yourself. Like this person might be like, if you're not used to people planning dates, this person might be telling you what to do a lot, even what to wear, or like to think ahead. This person really is like super type A, not even joking around. This person will be looking at the menu and sending you maybe snapshots of it, be like, what do you think you would like from here? Would this be a good option for you if you have like dietary restrictions? Or it's like, do you have an outfit for XYZ? Like they're gonna be thinking about all of this. This person is something else, that's for sure. Let's get some cards for you though, pile 3. Let's see who or how you're going to be affected in this connection. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Yep, you're going to be spoiled. This is my spoiling card. You're going to be absolutely catered to. This person will spoil you. There's like, you're not going to have any doubts about this person because of how they treat you. And also, we quite literally have the word luxury. So you might end up going on dates that are fancier than you're used to. And that will be different for everybody. Like whatever your idea of leveling up from what you were previously used to. If you're used to like street tacos, you might go to like restaurant tacos. That's what I'm thinking for some reason. If you're used to just going out to fast food, you might go to the Applebee's. I don't know. There's something here where like you're leveling up. And if you're used to all of that, you might just end up going to fancy places. Get ready, pile 3, because you might actually have to like start wearing nicer clothing, which explains why I was getting this from this person. Maybe they know that you're not used to this, so they may take you somewhere really fancy and it's like, this is a dress code. Do you have something like this to wear? They might even buy you clothing. Oh, I like this person. I like this person for you. Maybe some of you aren't ready. Maybe some of you are like, but I just kind of want to chill in the home and in my sweatpants and not go out. Let's see what's gonna draw you to them. King of Pentacles, quite literally the fact that they have their stuff together, quite literally, maybe even the money. And I feel like they're not bothered by that. It's like, yeah, whatever, I have money. If you're into me for money, that's fine. I like you. That's what I'm hearing from them. Or this person just doesn't care. Like, I feel like they live in that world where it's expected for women to be provided for. If you're a woman here, like it's expected that they will provide for their partner. So if you're looking for somebody with money, that doesn't bother them because that's just the world they live in. It's like, yeah, of course you're into me for that. Why wouldn't you be? It's like, you know how people, when they're attracted to somebody, it's because of their good looks or because of their nice personality, and we don't question that. It's like, well, of course you're attracted to them. They're gorgeous. This person is the same way like that with finances. It's like, well, of course you're attracted to that. That's how you provide for a proper life. That's what I'm hearing from this person, and it's so different, so different. So again, if this is something you don't care about, I'm not sure, maybe go to a different pile, because luxury is going to be a thing here for some of you, and this person is not going to care if you're used to it or not. I feel like they kind of understand. They're very realistic. The Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords lets me know that they've gotten around in different types of cultures and or socioeconomic statuses, that they understand what this is like. Like maybe half of their family came from poverty and the other half was well off. So they've seen both sides. Like it's not going to bother them that you don't know things about this. Because what they care about here is more your mindset, your personality. They care about like everything else, your good looks, of course. Let's see how Well, just because I opened to it, Seven of Wands and Wheel of Fortune. You might get a little bit defensive about this because you're just, again, you're not used to it, but I'm hearing you're going to learn to become used to it. This person's going to understand. They're going to be very sensitive about what it is that you would want to know, because they don't want you to feel ignorant about this kind of lifestyle. They're going to be very compassionate with you. Like I said, Knight of Swords, they like to make sure that things are very clear between you and them. And not just that, but they like to communicate very effectively. They could work in communications or something to do with communications. I feel like this is something they're very used to. Let's go ahead and get more cards for you, pile 3. Something else that they're going to see in you. We have the 10 of Pentacles. You are you're a stabilizing presence to them. You bring a lot of, like, I feel like you ground them in a way that other people don't, because I'm seeing being grounded through the heart, or being grounding in your emotions. Maybe they're not used to people who care as much as you, or people who really tap into their emotions as much as you. And they like that. You have very strong earthy energy, because all 3 cards that I've gotten for you, pile 3, have been Pentacles. So they're going to find you a very stabilizing kind of energy, especially if they're very fiery, especially if they're very much in their mind, especially if their lifestyle is very fast paced. You're going to be something that is nice to come home to. You're going to be their rock, essentially. Let's go ahead and get how this connection is going to affect you. 4 of Wands. You're going to enjoy life a little bit more. Honestly, I feel like you're going to be like partying more, enjoying life more. You're going to be doing things that you haven't done. Here we have celebration, harmony, but it also has family, friends, and gatherings. So you might go to a lot of their family functions. You might meet at a family function. I feel like this is going to make you you're going to be willing to settle down for this person. I'm not saying settle for this person. This is not somebody you settle for. Like, this person really knows what they want, what they can provide, and like how to be a proper partner. I feel like they may have a lot of business partners or friendships where they had to learn how to get along with people or how to do certain things. So they have a lot of experience with people. This person could be older than you, by the way. I was getting that a little bit. If not, then they definitely have more experience than you in whatever way that means. So this person knows how to get along with just about anybody. And you're going to learn to do this too. If you're not a very social person, this person's going to be like the best person ever to learn how to be social with, because they're going to be very reassuring. They're going to explain to you why certain things are the way they are. Let's say you don't like being social because to you it's just a waste of time. It's like, I don't like to party and I don't really like most people. Why bother? This person will explain to you, well, in my world, how I operate, I get to know people in this, and this way. And we do these social gatherings as a way to network. So what you end up doing is creating bonds with people who may end up being useful in the future, etc. That's what I'm getting from this person. This person is very business minded. So they might explain things to you in a business mindset. And maybe you'll even take on that socialization as your own job, especially if they allow you to become like a stay-at-home partner. I almost said parent, but honestly, this person gives me very strong sugar daddy, sugar mama vibes, and they're not afraid of that. Like, they don't care. Like, they're like, yeah, go ahead, use me for money, I can always make more. You think that's gonna devastate me? Maybe they have had people use them for money in the past and they're like, I survived. They probably really needed it, but I don't want that person in my life anymore. You know, that's what I'm getting from this person. This person, yeah, very strong Jupiter vibes. Like, nothing phases them. Like, they're so confident. So confident. I'm not sure how long lasting this will be, but I feel like you're going to really enjoy your time with this person. This person is very much capable of being something long-term and committed. This person is literally not afraid of anything, because anything you can throw at them, one, they like a challenge. 2, they know they have the resources to be able to handle anything. 3, they network so well that they probably have a person for everything, so that doesn't bother them. I feel like what this person has been lacking is something more emotional or something more nurturing here, and this is what you're going to provide for them. Very beautiful energy. Very beautiful energy. I just feel like you need to be ready for this person. This person will bring out insecurities within you, pile 3, because you're going to feel that you're not going to measure up to them. But then you're going to quickly learn that what they really love you for is your mind. Because whenever you have the Queen of Swords, She may not be the most dazzling. She may not be the most physically attractive. But when it comes to her mind, nobody compares. When it comes to her way of thinking, nobody compares. And this could be something that they've been looking for. Maybe they're quite literally surrounded by people who, like the kind of people that they would date, they're usually just, really, I don't want to say dumb, but they're not the kind of people that would use their brain a lot. Let's just put it that way. Then you come along and you do. And it's like, oh, pile 3. I'm hearing we've got a live one. Like this person is really going to love their conversation with you for whatever reason. Something about languages could be important here as well. Maybe you're one of the few people who speaks their language as well, and this is how you bond, or you come from like the same place. Very interesting energy. Yeah, I feel like it's very possible that this person has a public persona, and if you do decide to go public with this relationship, a lot of people will know, and it will get back to your exes. And I think your ex energy can try to bring you to a part, but it's not strong enough, quite honestly. That would be them reacting to the fact that you quite literally leveled up, that you quite literally got with somebody better, and it's going to make them feel all sorts of ways, but I don't think you're going to care. You're just going to get annoyed that they show up every now and then in your DMs and they're like, hey, so are you still with that person? You're going to be like, yeah, what do you want? It's like, or you're just going to block them and be like, what do you want? But because I feel through this connection, you're going to learn to be very forgiving of the people in the past. Because 1, you're going to be happier. And 2, whatever this person teaches you about networking is going to be very pivotal and vital. It's like, yeah, be friends with your ex, because you never know when your ex when you might need them for a particular thing. Not saying that this person uses people. It's more like they understand the importance of connections. They understand the importance of people at every length, if that makes sense. Very interesting energy, very interesting. Strong CEO vibes. Strong, yeah, somebody who is very much in control would understand the value of people. That's what I've always been taught here. But I don't want to leave this energy. I really like it. But let's move on to some advice. Some closing advice for this connection. Pile 3. I wanted to look up where you two will meet, but I wasn't getting any of that. It could be through your ex. Like maybe your ex actually knows them, and that's why they're so aware of this person. Okay, so we're gonna use the Lover's Oracle to give us a glimpse into this connection. How are you and this person gonna get along? Yeah, you're going to be very physically attracted to each other. I forgot to mention that. The King of Wands would be somebody who cares about somebody's physical appearance. So they're definitely going to be into that. We have this one. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. I'm also hearing that you learn a lot through each other. And there's going to be something about cuddling, snuggling. All that earth energy is giving me that you're going to enjoy each other's bodies. Whether that's innocently or not so innocently. We also have this one. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Yeah, this is just the reminder that you need to let go of your past. You need to let go of ex situations, maybe even friends who get jealous of this, or family who just like, they get some type of way of this. Because there's going to be a lot of jealousy here from others, like looking on. And then we have this one, which is very interesting. This is a snake around them. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. This could be from past situations. This could also be, I don't think this person, well, because this person is so dominant, it could be this person that maybe you don't want them to have that much power over you. This is reminding you that if you want to continue doing whatever it is that you do within this relationship, to go ahead and assert yourself and say so. Let's say they want you to stop working and just, stay at home all the time. I feel like if you really do want to continue working, you have to tell them, well, I prefer to have at least a part-time job so I can, do something with my life. Or maybe they're going to try and attempt to do something for you. It's like, oh, well, I'll give you a part-time job. You can do this and this. And you're like, no, I want something of my own to keep some sort of sense of individuality. I'm getting that very strongly within this connection. It could also be like, because you don't want somebody to have financial power over you. That's the biggest thing I'm sensing within this. And that's very much a thing. Like people who people who have like sugar daddy, sugar mamas don't understand that that itself is a job. Like you have to do things for them that you may not want to do or that you may not like or agree with. But within this connection, you're going to want to retain a piece of yourself because you yourself, you're attracted to power because you also want power. Pile 3. I need you to understand that. If you are attracted to power, it's because you also want power. This is fact. Like I've always seen this. So there's a lot of powerless people attracted to power because they would want some of that. Because I've seen it in many forms, in many socioeconomic statuses as well. So make sure you retain a sense of self within this because it could be very easy for this person to basically control every aspect of your life or tell you what to do. Not in a bad way. They're just, one, they're used to it. And two, they see that you may be lacking direction. So they're going to want to guide you in some way. And that's great. But make sure that you're also retaining a sense of self here. They're not doing this because they want to control you. They're just doing this because that's what comes naturally to them. Or this is how they could have grown up as well. Something about their parents, specifically their father and mother, their parents' dynamics is going to be important here. So watch out for that. Let's go ahead and see. Should I do channeled messages? Oh no, let's do the angel number card first. A very interesting person, pile 3. So for my pile 3, an angel number. Okay, we got 2. We have 333. I am powerful. What did I say, pile 3? And this is pile 3. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truths and be a positive light to others. If you are a light worker and this person knows it, they may really like that about you. I feel like that's going to be a big thing that draws them to you, because I consider the Queen of Swords to be intuitive because of her mind. So they may really like that about you. We also have 29. Somebody here could be 29. You are highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in pictures and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. A powerful drive to note the oneness of all things. I am insightful. This could be you and or your person. More so your person though, just because I feel like they really like insight. They value insight. They value people's perspectives, and you have a very particular one that they really cannot get enough of. Especially if you're very spiritual or intuitive, they will want to know your view and your take on things. So let's say they come from a world that is not very spiritual. They're going to ask you, hey, what do you get about the energy of XYZ? Like they're going to ask that a lot about you. Again, they like your mind. They like your mind. Also how you communicate. They like your words. That's all very air energy, and that's the biggest thing that drew them to you. So let's go ahead and get some channeled messages from your person. This could be them, their higher self, or even your higher self, the universe. Messages you need to know. Okay, this one wanted to fall out. Air sign. Yeah, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you could be an air sign, they could be an air sign. It could just be very predominant within your charts. We have, I'm hiding a secret from you, positive. So yeah, if they do have secrets, they're always good. Like, I feel like they're going to like to surprise you. We also have, you can see right through me and I hate it. I don't know if they hate it. I think it's just that you're not going to allow them to get away with things that other people would, because you're able to see through them. I feel like some of you are very psychic here, pile 3. So if you can see right through them, you're going to point it out and they're going to be like, what? How dare you? First of all, how dare you? But they're also going to like it. They hate it, but they like it. It's like, dang, pile 3, there's something else. Yeah, let's get more cards. Okay, we are twin flames. So I use twin flames very loosely. I don't strictly believe in it. If this is a confirmation for you, then by all means take it. But I feel like you two are going to be very similar in some aspect. And this connection can definitely be very spiritual. We have, let's run away, elope together. I'm hearing elopement for some of you because there's something about like the social stratosphere. There's something about their family that is really bogging them down, and they don't want to have to. Somebody here really hates wedding planning. This could be you, pile 3. But somebody here knows that if they were to plan like a wedding or a marriage, it would be a whole thing. And they just kind of want to get it done quickly. It's like, let's just elope. Let's just go to the courthouse, be married, and we're done. That's only for those of you who want to get married. That's not going to be everybody. Like, this person does not care for those kinds of conventions. Maybe you don't either. You could also like get married in Vegas or something like that. Like something silly. Run away together just makes me think that they really wish sometimes that they didn't have all the all the they wish they didn't have all the responsibility that they have right now. Like there's something about timing and scheduling and not being able to do certain things at a certain time. They wish that wasn't the case. I'm insecure about the state of our relationship. Believe it or not, as controlling as they are, well, as powerful as they are, as much as they like to plan everything out, they can get insecure about this relationship. This could be you as well, pile 3. I feel like you would get this more than them. But every now and then they wonder if they're enough or if you're happy or if like they wonder about certain things. So don't be afraid to express your emotions here. We have every day is just another day without you. Yeah, like they notice when you're not around. Anytime you're not talking to them, when you're not answering their texts, their emails, whatever it is that they send to you, when you're not talking to them, it just feels so boring. They're like, I miss pile 3. I wish pile 3 was here, even just to argue. They might start something just to get you riled up so that you'll be arguing, because this person low-key likes it when you get mad and you start sending that text message that is like 3 paragraphs long. It's like, oh, how mad did I make pile 3 today? It's like when they get bored, they will start BS. And I think that's cute because I'm the same way. I have Venus in Aries. Venus in a fire sign is very strong here. They might have that. But Venus in fire signs will start little small things just to, because they think it's funny. They think it's hilarious. Not to say that they're going to push it further. Like they're not going to get you intentionally mad. It'll just be something like something small. Like maybe they know you're making a big dinner or something and it's like, hey, I don't know if I'll be able to make it tonight. And then you start getting angry about it because you know it's a big deal. So they're gonna be like, what do you mean you're not gonna be able to make it tonight? And then they, you know, they think it's funny. So be careful with that. Okay, last card. I don't know why that specifically came through. Okay, I keep hearing our songs everywhere I go. So you and or this person could have songs that are important to you. Like maybe there's certain songs that you listen to when you're on trip somewhere, or maybe like in a movie you both really like, or maybe when you're together you just listen to music in the background. So when they hear that song elsewhere, they think of you immediately. Very cute. We also have back of the deck, I don't care what other people think anymore, I want you. Yeah, they're not gonna care what people have to say about you because all they know is that you make them happy and that they want you. And pile 3. Like the feeling in my heart is just so expansive right now. I'm getting such beautiful feelings about this connection for you. But this is where I leave it. Thank you so much for letting me read for you and your person. This is like the longest pile. It's 45 minutes. But if you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to claim this, I'm claiming this for you, pile 3. I'm claiming it for you, but you can also do so in the comments. I'll see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello there, pile 4. If you chose the selenite heart, then we have a reading here for you about your next romantic partner. We're going to see who they are. Hopefully how you'll meet. I've been noticing that I've been leaving that out about how you'll meet. Who they are, how they're going to be towards you, how you're going to be towards them, how this connection is going to go, and anything else that needs to come through. So let's start with the cards you chose. We have shungite, detoxify your life. So this is going to come about when you've already left behind something that it's possible that it could have been toxic, whether it was a group of people, an ex, a person, a situation. Your life is going to be a lot more simple whenever you meet this person. We also have Jupiter, very strong. This person could be very lucky. It could also be that you just bring a lot of luck to them, or they could travel a lot. Think Sagittarius or 9th house energy here. So they could be a Sagittarius. Also Pisces, because Pisces was originally one of Jupiter's planets or signs. Shungite could also be them, though. They could be the one going through some sort of detoxification. In fact, if you were called to pile, what was the pile with the shungite heart? Was that pile 2? You could go to that one, just in case that has anything to do with this. This could be an extension of that reading, or maybe somebody else that you're trying to decide between, for those of you who have multiple options, because I was getting that for some people in this pile, by the way, that some people might have multiple options and they're trying to determine which one will be their next romantic partner. Like you're thinking of one person for one pile and the other person for the other pile. That's what this is what this is making me think of. But let's go ahead and get cards for your person to see. I'm being told to use the archetype cards first to see what kind of person they are. This is going to be the relationship itself, this card. So yeah, because look how this hand is bringing in this rainbow. It's like this person is bringing in good things. So, okay, we got 3 archetype cards. Lots of cards for this pile. I'm already getting that. The mother, the shaman, the cave. So mothering energy is going to be very important here. Either they're very close to their mother. They could be a mother for those of you who might be thinking of somebody who already has kids, or maybe they have a baby mama who's going to be very important here. Not that it's going to be a problem. I just feel like it's going to be something of importance. We have the shaman. This person is very spiritual, which I was already getting with Jupiter. Whether they actively do this or not, they have the possibility to be very spiritual. We also have the cave. There is a sense of secrecy here. I'm not sure if you're both going to keep this secret or if you just kind of fall into this connection without meaning to, because I'm getting a sense that you're trying to keep this hidden from others. This is ringing similar to many previous piles, so I'm not sure. I'm not going to direct you to one or the other, but if you were here from certain piles and this is a continuation of that, then take that. If not, I feel like this connection, well, I feel like you both will have the possibility to take anything dark and turn it into light. There's something about transmutation within this connection that both you and or your person do, whether you realize it or not. Let's go ahead and get the rest of your cards. This is going to be how they feel toward you. We have awareness. They're going to put you on a pedestal for sure. This is Moon in Scorpio, so somebody here could have the Moon in Scorpio, number 16. Let me get the rest of the cards just to... make sure I'm reading that card right. This is going to be them, the Gods and Titans deck, to see what kind of person they are. Though already I'm getting that this connection is something, it's going to be very nurturing for the both of you, even if there's no kids involved, even if nobody here is a parent, or if somebody's mom isn't that meddling. Hopefully there's something very nurturing about this connection to the both of you, and I think that's why you kind of want to keep it secret, or why you just naturally fall into this connection. It's very easy for the both of you to feel comfortable with each other, and that itself can be very expansive. We have Achilles, confidence. You bring this person a lot of confidence, and I feel like they feel very, very powerful with you. It also makes me think of, who was Achilles' mother who dipped him in the river but forgot the ankle, like, or is it heel? Forgot the heel, not the ankle. Forgot that part of his foot. Forgot the heel. So I feel like with this person, you're going to point out certain things in them that they weren't aware of, that like even their own closest people, like their parents, mother, friends, weren't really aware of. And I feel like they're going to really like this about you. It's like you're very honest with them and you're very perceptive as well, but they also feel very empowered by you. It's like, thank you for pointing out my flaws. Now I can be a better person. That's what I'm getting from this person. So this card is going to be how they see you within this connection, or in general. We have Sheila Nugget Gateways. Oh, you're a fiery one, and they like that. They like that you're fun. They like that you're feisty. They like that you're very eccentric as well. They're not... The way you're coming off in this connection is very bold. Very bold. Even if you're typically not this way, I feel like this person sees you this way because they themselves may not be very bold. And it's kind of like... they like that wild side to you. They like that silly side to you as well, because I feel like some of you could be very funny. Jupiter makes me think that you're going to laugh a lot in this connection. You might joke around a lot. Like you have a hard time, because I keep getting giggly energy or just jokes that you make towards each other. You're going to have a lot of fun in this connection. But this person is definitely going to put you on a pedestal because they're aware that you are somebody of high value or somebody that they want to keep around. What other cards am I missing? Let's do the Goddess deck. This is meant to be the relationship itself, but it could also be parts of you if you wanted to see it that way. Some of you could be older. I am getting that just because both of these women make me think of somebody a little bit more mature, regardless of whether you're a man or a woman here. And mother, of course, maybe some of you are mothers, or maybe, yeah, there's something here about nurturing energy. We have Hecate, the in-between. Interesting. I will get to this in a moment because I'm getting the last cards, the I am so totally into you cards. Some quotes about how they see you. This is going to be how they perceive you. To be fully seen by somebody then, and to be loved anyhow. This is a human offering that can border on the miraculous. Elizabeth Gilbert. I forget what pile this came out in. There was another pile this came out in, so I'm going to get you another one just to make sure you get something original here. We have I want to be your south wind, bringing good and fruitful things only, Anayasnan. So yeah, this person, um, even if they're not very confident, you yourself will make them want to be confident because they're aware that you're something different. They're aware that you are something to behold, essentially. Um, I'm being told to point out numbers. So we have number 1. Somebody here could be a life path 1. We have 6. Somebody here could be a life path 6, but 6 is also the number of partnerships, or somebody who could be, like I said, life path 6. We have 16. So the 16th of a month could be important. We have 32 and 20. There could be an age gap of 12 years for some of you, because I'm getting, for some of you, like the woman is older here, or the feminine is older here. Somebody here is older regardless. And it feels like very mature female energy. That's why I say it that way. You can draw conclusions from this if you want. I want to say something, but I don't know if Facebook will, or sorry, if YouTube will censor me. Maybe somebody here has a Facebook as well. Anyway, so this person sees you as very mature, very much like above them in status in some type of way, definitely in experience, because you pile 4 are coming through very strongly in this pile as very confident, as very bold, as like your energy is very hard for them to ignore, and they love this. They love this either because they are drawn to things that are larger than life, and that's how you come off to them, and or they themselves may not be very larger than life. Maybe they are a little bit more, maybe they lack self-confidence, and you bring them confidence into their life because they're very, they want that. Essentially, they want your confidence. But it lets me know with Jupiter that this connection is going to be very beneficial to your growth, to both of you. With shungite, detoxify your life, I'm thinking like both you and or this person could be detoxifying from certain habits, situations, maybe people, maybe something here. It's like you're both trying to get out of something negative and into something positive, and shungite is like the perfect stone for this, because it does it in a very gentle way. It's actually one of my favorite stones. I have it right here. It's one of my favorites, more so than black tourmaline, because black tourmaline is protective, but shungite actually detoxifies things. I think you can take shungite, like raw shungite, and put it in water, and it will take out impurities in water. Correct me if I'm wrong, you can look that up, but I've never used it, but that's what I'm thinking of. It's like you guys are taking something very toxic and turning it into something positive. It could be your own connection as well, though I doubt that most of you have already been in a connection together. I feel like this is something that you get into kind of out of nowhere, because the cave is giving me some spontaneous energy. That and the shaman, it's like you both kind of possibly manifested each other and wanted this to become a thing, but then they realized how nurturing this connection is. This person could also see you as the mother of their child, or vice versa, depending on the situation here. They could easily see you as a parent, or you could see them as a parent. It's kind of like there's something very nurturing about your energy that they have not realized that they've always wanted. Yeah, there's something, especially if you're older, regardless of your gender, they like how comfortable and safe they feel with you, and that's something they can't get from somebody, you know, closer to their age for whatever reason. I don't know why that is coming through so strongly. You can ignore that if you don't like that, or if that's not the situation here, but regardless, even if you are the same age, I feel like you may just have like an energy of somebody much more mature than what they're used to, and that's what they like. Or you have more experience. Let's say this person has been in their same hometown their whole life, and you've traveled the world. That's what I'm getting. It's like because you've seen so much, you just come off as very confident and secure to this person. This person wants to be something good for you, and they don't know if they can be, because you just seem to have everything figured out. You seem to not really need anything. With Hecate, the in-between, I'm thinking of manifestation again. She's technically the goddess of, what is it, witchcraft or something, but here I'm seeing that they kind of want to be bewitched by you. It's like they feel very magnetically drawn to you regardless, almost as if you have put a spell on them, because I don't think you're meaning to attract this person, but you do. Very interesting, because I'm trying to get more about this person. They're definitely very spiritual. They're definitely very active as well with Achilles. I feel like there's nothing they can't do, or they feel very powerful, because Achilles was like, they're supposed to be the best warrior, and the only thing that brought them down was that small heel, you know, something small. So you could be their weak spot. You could be their Achilles heel here, pile 4, and that may be something you weren't really expecting. And I feel like the people around you, well, one, you might keep it a secret for a reason. Maybe you just like secrecy. But cave makes me think of something you can't help but be drawn to. It's like you can't help but be drawn to each other here. So very interesting. Very interesting. Moon and Scorpio. This is a very emotionally mature connection as well, or at least you are here, Pile 4. I'm not sure about your person, but I feel like they learn to become this through you. To be fully seen by somebody than to be loved anyhow. I feel like you both really see each other. This card only comes out when this is like a very mutual understanding of each other as people, as souls, as understanding that people are not perfect. It's like you understand each other's imperfections and you love each other despite this. Very interesting connection for sure. Very interesting connection. So if this sounds like something you and that you might become enmeshed in, or something that you would want in a person, let's move on to the tarot portion. And I have to apologize because the tarot has been different in several piles. I'm kind of just going with what I'm feeling. So in this one, I'm being told to do it the way I did it in pile 2. And we're gonna do person A and person B, because I already got a lot of connecting energies in the oracle, so I feel like what brings you together isn't really a mystery. I feel like it's just, you know, a moth drawn to a flame. You being the flame here, pile 4, and your person being the cute little moth. But let's go ahead and look at your runes. We have 30 sauce, so you're very protected here. At least I'm pretty sure that's 30 sauce. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's always a weird looking. Yeah, so this is 30 sauce. We also have Rido Journey. So you two could travel a lot together, or this person could travel a lot to meet you. And then we have Healing. So there is a healing aspect to this connection. I feel like you both come together to, again, it's that nurturing energy. You know how whenever you're a small child, you go to mom so that she can take care of you? That's what I'm feeling, but it's with both of you for each other. Like there's a very strong nurturing energy. Somebody here could be a Cancer, or have a lot of strong Cancerian placements, or even Capricorn, because this person might be drawn to that very emotional, nurturing side of yours. Very interesting. So let's go ahead and get your cards. The first row is going to be you, pile 1. Or sorry, pile 4. This first row is going to be you, pile 4. And the second row is going to be your person. Or did I want to do that the opposite? I'm being told to go with you first for some reason. There's something about your energy that is going to be important here. So what's going to draw you to your person? The Hanged Man. It wanted to come out reverse, letting me know that you two had some... You two kind of weren't sure if you wanted to proceed through with this. Like maybe you understood that there were certain things in the way, especially like I said, if somebody here is a parent, you kind of wanted to make sure that that would be okay with you. Or maybe there were just certain things preventing you from coming forward together, including this person's insecurities, your person's insecurities. Something that you were drawn to them physically. The Chariot. So you really like their go-getter energy. I feel like this is also Cancer. Yeah, very strong Cancer vibes here. This person could be like very forward-thinking. You like how they progress forward in life. You see them going places, or maybe they just travel a lot. I'm also getting that with the Chariot. And you like that they travel, or you plan to travel together. How do you view this? What attracted them to you? My God, why am I so tongue-tied? What attracted them to you emotionally? Or you to them? You know what I mean. Okay, 8 of Wands. I feel like there was a bit of a no strings attached situation here, where like you both knew this would be something that wasn't going to be long lasting, because I'm getting... It's a mixture of Cancer and Aquarius here for you, pile 4. Like there were certain blockages here. It's like, well, I just kind of want a small fling, so let me go with this person, because you kind of figured it wouldn't be something long lasting. And the fact that they don't take anything personally. I feel like certain things you've told them, they kind of just take in stride. They're like, oh no, I'm okay with that. Even though it's something heavy or something that to any other person would be a burden, this person was like, they didn't mind that. How this connection is going to affect you. We have the 6 of Wands. Lots of success cards here. I feel like there's something about the both of you feeling really good about this connection. There's something about winning together as well. So I'm not sure what it is that you both do here together. Maybe you work together. Maybe you are on some kind of team. Maybe you play video games and you're both really good at achieving certain skills, but it's kind of like you both are really good at finding success with each other and through each other. So I feel like you're going to come into something really big while you are with this person. Doesn't matter how long it lasts. For some of you, I am feeling this is more of a fling, because I'm not getting anything too long lasting from this connection, but it's something you are going to be very grateful for regardless. And then the last placement. How this connection will change you. No, wait, that was this. Anything else about this connection that needs to come through? We have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person is going to help you turn your life around somehow, whether it's directly or indirectly. I feel like because of this person, you're going to have a stronger sense of self and of what it is that you want to do with your life, because they're showing you parts of yourself that you weren't aware of, or they're giving you a different perspective. Strong water energy here. This is Neptune, but it could also be Pisces. So your person could be very Neptune dominant, or they could be a Pisces. We have Cancer. We have Sagittarius, which I was getting in the oracles with Jupiter, and Leo. So let's get your person. Why are they going to be attracted to you? We have the Four of Pentacles. So this person, when they see something they like, they hold on to it. They're going to be very possessive. They're going to be very possessive of you. Also, long-term security is interesting here. It's kind of like they see a good long-term investment in you. I feel like they might have this feeling that you're going to be something good for the long haul, which is odd because I'm getting a sense that at least on the onset, this connection isn't meant to last. Like you're both just having fun here, or you're both just indulging in something, even though there is a strong potential for this to be something long-term. I feel like they see the long-term more than you. What are they drawn to externally, physically about you, Pile? Pile 4. We have 5 of Swords. The way you handle conflict. I wonder if they've seen you disagree with somebody or be in an argument, because, yeah, this wanted to come out reversed, kind of. They like that you're a very fair person. They like that you also don't take too many things seriously when it comes to arguments and such. I'm hearing you don't put up with a lot of crap. Like, you really don't put up with too much crap, and they like this about you. I feel like you may have defended them. I apologize for that really loud noise. I feel like if you've defended them in any situation, they were very drawn to you this way. This person seems like somebody who is looking for somebody to take care of them. I need to point that out very strongly. This person seems like somebody who is drawn to those who with more experience and or who are a bit older, because they like to be taken care of, regardless of how they actually come off, regardless of who they are. Because I'm getting, like, the visual I'm getting from this person is that they're actually rather... They could be like really athletic, really muscular. They might present the idea of somebody very much in control, but the truth is that they're not. So they're actually drawn to people who are like this, and that's what they are seeking within you, regardless of how powerful you feel yourself, Pile 4. And regardless of whatever your situation is, they see you as above them somehow. Therefore, they might submit to you very easily. I feel like that's going to be a thing here, because I'm not getting very strong energy from this person. Very different from the previous piles, that's for sure. I feel like that's why you feel this is only going to be a short-term thing, because you know that they're not ready for whatever it is that you want long-term. So for a lot of you, your next romantic partner is going to be something shorter, but like, you know, fun, juicy. And the fact that we have all these successful cards, you might see success while you are with this person, but don't tie it to this person. Like, maybe your business finally gets off the ground, or you get a promotion, or like you do something here. You win something, you gain something. And it could be because this person was around to make you feel good about yourself. They boosted your confidence. Let's go ahead and get what they are drawn to internally. We have the 4 of Cups. Again, this nurturing energy, strong Cancerian mothering nurturing energy is coming through. What they like about you is that you know how to handle your emotions, essentially. Maybe they don't know. It's kind of like you bring clarity to otherwise murky emotions. This person does not know how to deal with emotions. I'm going to tell you that. This person doesn't know how to deal with a lot of very basic stuff. Maybe that's why you don't see them long term. It's like this person is very fun, very adorable, very attractive, but I don't see myself with them long term. That's what I'm getting. So, because I'm feeling that you're actually pulling a lot of the weight in this connection. Hence why it's something that you're only going to stay in until you're ready to move on to the next person. I mean, that sounds mean, pile 4, but this person is very much stuck in their emotions. And they like that you help them sort out their emotions, or that you even talk about their feelings. But this person doesn't really own up to their own feelings, and they would rather do this with somebody else. This person is very used to somebody else doing emotional labor for them. Oh my God. They're used to somebody else doing emotional labor for them. And maybe they don't want me to say that. Maybe they're kind of aware of this, and they kind of, I don't know, this person needs to own up to their own ish. This person needs to really step up their energy, because all that Jupiter energy lets me know that they're very lucky. But at the same time, I don't know, somebody needs to light a fire under this person. Let's get how is this connection going to change them? We have the 4 of Swords. You're going to teach them to, this person is so passive. I'll be honest, pile 4. We have 3 fours here. They could be a life path for themselves. This person is going to learn how to think in new different ways here. This person is going to learn how to, well, 1, think for themselves. 2, have a mind of their own. I think because you have such a strong sense of self and a strong mind of your own, this person will be drawn to you so that they can learn this through you. You might see that their friends around them are also this way. Like they are drawn to friends that are very much in power, in control. Like they have a mind of their own as well. Like either their friends are a lot like them and that they're all just kind of swimming in their own unsureness, or they have friends that are the opposite. So I don't know why I'm getting that strongly. Let's get the last card just to see if that's going to clarify anything else. So what else about this connection do we need to know for my pile 4? You're going to have fun with them. I do promise you that. But like, this is not going to be long term, that's for sure. Because you don't want to have to be parenting them, essentially, you know? And I feel like if this was to be long term, that's essentially what you would do. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, like I said, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this person. The getting's gonna be good. You're gonna do new things that you haven't done with anybody else with this person. So they're definitely gonna show you a good time. They're gonna show you new ways of thinking. I'm also thinking of like rejuvenation. This person may bring out like a more youthful side to you. And or vice versa. You might bring out a more youthful side to them if they're the one who is older. Back of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Yeah, this is definitely a connection that is more one where you are meant to learn through each other and with each other. Because even as I'm tapping into this connection, I'm feeling very, very bogged down by this person's energy. I'm not sure what's going on with them. I think that's the one thing that they need to detoxify, the negative past energy, or maybe they're still in it and that's part of the reason they feel this way. And you come into their life to let them know that 1, the energy they're in is not great. 2, they probably need to get out of it a lot sooner than later. And 3, that yeah, maybe somebody's never told them that the things that they do or the people around them is something negative. That's underneath the Hierophant. 2 of Cups. There is potential for this connection to be a little bit more King of Wands, but they're going to have to step up into this King of Wands energy. And it's interesting because a lot of my previous piles have had the King of Wands or any kind of King card show up. This is the only card where this person hasn't even gotten a Knight card, Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel like the only way this connection will progress forward is if they do more with their life, with their own energy. It's learning to take accountability. Maybe this person needs to step up into their dominant energy. They might need to emotionally or mentally mature, whatever the situation is. Because this person is just kind of, I mean, look at all these cards. They're just sitting around feeling defeated or feeling that somebody else needs to come in and lift them up from something. And you're not going to be doing all of this. Like, you're not here to save anybody. I'm hearing Glorilla and Megan Thee Stallion. You don't want to be saved, don't save them. Do I look like effing Superwoman? That's what I'm hearing. Like, you're not that. You're here to have, you know, strong romantic, fulfilling relationships with people who are on your level. This person's not on your level, but I feel like you have fun with them regardless, and it's just meant to be a fling. Let it be a fling. If they want to come around next time, more sure of themselves, willing to offer you something, willing to step into their power, maybe you'll take a chance on them. But right now, it's kind of like you're divinely protected from this, because this person could be a little bit of an energy vampire. The journey, again, I feel like you will do certain things together, and then healing, you definitely help them heal, and or you could have to heal from certain aspects of this. It's one of those connections where it's like, what part of me attracted this person to me? Because clearly this sense of insecurity is what drew them to you. So it's like, is this an aspect of myself that I need to look within myself? Because it's still residing within me. This person could remind you of a past version of yourself as well, and maybe you're going back to more strongly heal that part of yourself that you didn't realize that wound had opened up somehow, or that certain situations that had gone on around you brought this wound back, or I don't know. It was like a tender spot. So now you're here to heal that as well. So that's what I get from your person. So let's move on to some closing advice. Yeah, for a lot of you, this is short term. So, you know, you're going to have fun with this person for sure. I feel like you both joke around, or there's fun here, but that's all it's meant to be. We're going to get some cards from the Lover's Oracle just to see how this connection is. For my pile 4. Okay, this one wants to come through. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So maybe this person won't change, and I don't think you're going to want to try to. They might want to change you, and you're not going to, like, there's no point in changing anything here. Just accept this is what it is, and you'll be better off. Let's go ahead and get another card. And if you want to go to any of the other piles, by all means do. You can say, I don't want this. And if you see somebody like this trying to approach you, you can easily just, ward them away. Only time will tell. For some of you, this person could come back around and they're going to be a changed person. Only because I feel you left such an impact on them that they may not want to give up. And there's like a feeling here that this could become something else in the future, or once they've decided to step up their game. Because you have a lot going for you, pile 4, and this person just is not there to offer you enough yet. That Achilles heel of them, as small as it is going to be something that they really have to work towards. We have 666, I am centered. A wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. Yeah, maybe some of you have kind of let your vibration get a little low, and that's why you ended up in this connection. Because unfortunately, they were vibing a little bit low. Like, I don't think this person understands that they're surrounding themselves with the wrong situations, or just indulging in things that they really shouldn't. They really do need to detoxify their life, and you were here to show them that. And then some channeled messages, either from your person side yourself, or you. Just things that you need to know, pile 4. We have, you're so familiar to me, as if we've known each other a long time. Yeah, this person finds you very familiar. Again, it's that nurturing energy. They're looking for something in you that they would typically look for in like a close friend, a family member, or something like that. Which I know sounds weird, but I need you to know this person has some issues. I'm immature and selfish. All I ever see is myself. Yeah. You might see this part of them and decide, no thank you. We also have Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you and or this person could be an Earth sign, or it could be predominant within your charts. I feel like some of you aren't even going to do a chart for this person. That's how casual it is. And then I am going to propose to you. I want to marry you. This person might like really take this. This kind of comes off as like somebody's first true love, or somebody's first long-term commitment. So they're gonna like want something long-term with you, but you may not see it that way. Only time will tell did come out. So maybe in the future something gets off the ground. But right now I'm seeing that you enjoy this, but you understand that your person is nowhere near ready for you. So you're like, let me move on. And then let's get 3 more. I'm insecure about the state of our relationship. Yeah, I feel like they may become insecure within this connection, or you may become insecure because of certain things that go on here. We have, I'm working on myself so I can be the person you deserve. Yeah, this person is really going to want to turn around for you. Earth sign also lets me know that this could be something, like you may still keep in contact with this person long term, and maybe in the future they become something else. I don't know. I'm not saying to hold out for them, because I feel like for a lot of you, you know that this isn't for you. And then 2 more cards. This is a karmic situation. Oh, for sure. This is definitely very karmic. You're meant to learn a lesson here. And then the last card, fall. So the fall season could be important here somehow. Back of the deck, we have, I'm torn between you and someone else. Love triangle. Look, if there is a third person, they can have them at this point. Just because I feel like you deserve somebody who is more sure of themselves, and somebody who is willing to do more emotional labor in a connection. Like, you shouldn't be the one doing it all for them. This person should do it for themselves. Because when I'm seeing what they can offer you right now, it's just like a good time, a fun time. Honestly, this is better off as a friendship than anything. But somebody here, I feel more likely your person is going to try and not try and catch feelings. They are going to catch feelings, and they're going to try and make this a thing. But you're going to be so done with that. You're like, I'm not here for a love triangle situation. Because what's underneath this? I can't be with you right now. Yeah, you're just not into whatever this immature, childish BS is. It's like you're past that. You're not an option pile 4. So I'm sorry that this particular reading didn't go the way you wanted. We do have other piles, but this is where I leave you. I am sending you and your person so much love. I know you will find somebody who is really meant for you, and this person is literally just meant for fun. If you feel like doing so, you can like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next reading. Take care.